It's 11 o'clock Central, afternoon my time, early afternoon my time. My name is You a Pussy, Rich Holmes. And today, I'm sit out back. I brought my banjo out, and I'm just going to sit here and fuck with it a little bit while we have a chat here for a little while. And what we're going to continue to talk about is the cost of this corporate Christianity. Okay, specifically with Daystar, this shit's blowing up big time, you guys. Okay, and this is I attribute it to, this is me, social media. Social media. If we don't have social media, okay, we wouldn't be gathering the information we are now. Okay, there's so much of this trash coming out from these religious organizations, and me and Uncle Jake were just talking about this a minute ago. Even though there's time and time again, right, we have people coming out saying, hey, they're fucking taking your money, they're blowing it all, and they don't give a shit. It's facts. Hey, good morning, Milo. How you doing today? Joni Lamb spent 100 grand on her goddamn honeymoon. Donor money. And everybody's like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and fund their fucking honeymoon. Why not? Let's just fucking do it, okay? Because you know why? Because, you know, I'm gonna buy my way into heaven. And that's how I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm gonna buy my way into heaven, and you know what? I'm gonna do it by, I'm gonna give money to Joni Lamb, okay? Yeah, so she spends $100,000, right? 100 grand on her fucking wedding with her and her new dude right after Marcus Lamb dies, right? So Marcus dies, and then Joni gets married a year later. How ironic, right? I'm reading some of the comments on the Dr. Phil, and guess what? That video is getting monetized now. The copyrights that were happening yesterday on the channel, guess what? I uploaded that video, and it is now making fucking making money on the channel. Fuck Dr. Phil, man. So Joni Lamb, right? And again, me and Jake were talking about this. Thanks, Chanel. Me and Jake were, I'm just learning how to play. I don't know shit about strings, but what's funny is these people are quick to cover up, right, the child abuse within the churches, right? They're quick to be like, oh, we don't want to tarnish the reputation. But hey, if you or I had done that, we'd be in fucking prison right now, right? We'd be dealing with the fucking popo. They'd be showing up at our door, be like, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. I'm just learning. I got this resonator. It's pretty sick. I got it off Sweetwater for a deal, like $500, man. Yeah. I'm just picking it up. Thanks, Milo. It's fucking beautiful, man. It sounds nice. I game a lot, so I already have the eye-hand coordination. I have to learn the neck board, and I gotta just learn how to get my fingers kind of loosened up so I can fucking. Takes practice. Practice makes perfect. But like Joni Lamb, right? Practice makes perfect, Joni Lamb, right? You fucking practice all your life to be a con artist. And the stories I've been reading the last couple days since this has happened is now Joni Lamb is apparently saying, oh, I was pressured to do the cover up. Bitch, you ain't pressured to do shit. The only thing that's pressuring you is fucking Benjamin Franklin to keep your goddamn mouth shut. There's nothing that Joni Lamb will do to keep that money, she'll do anything to keep that money flow coming in. Yeah, just that Dr. Phil video is now at 1,000 views. Fuck Dr. Phil. And it's funny, Dr. Phil's like, oh, they're my friends. Yeah, that's not a fucking conflict of interest. You bring them on your fucking show as a doctor, as a psychologist. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not a conflict of interest. Sorry. When they're full of shit. Dr. Phil's a con artist, just like fucking Joni and Marcus Lamb that he had on the show that day. Fucking stupid. Hey, Drew Breezo in the heezy. And we're going to kind of just keep an open chat about Daystar specifically, because the fact of the matter is, right, this isn't anything new about fucking pedophilia in churches. Exactly. His interview was meant to sway the public's negative assessment. You know what I see? I saw 2 fucking dipshits up there. Well, 3 actually, counting Dr. Phil. I saw Dr. Phil up there too. And hey, Sandra Wesselby, good afternoon. Sandra Wesselby from the UK. Exactly. It didn't sway my shit. You know what I saw? I saw a guy up there who got caught, and then I saw a woman up there who basically didn't give a shit because she wanted the money. She's like, fuck, I want my private jet still. I'm not going to give that up. Why would she? Why would she? Why would anybody give up that fucking lifestyle? Right? Sandra, would you? If you were balling it like that, really? Boo Radley, who lady? Yeah, propaganda session. It was. It was some fucking dude got a private jet. I mean, he could say, oh, I need to go do this event. And then I don't know anybody that could see 3,000 miles away to you. No, I don't. I think this string's out of tune. Yeah, it's out of tune a little bit. Who else we can look at today? Robert Morris, okay? Robert Morris right now, even though there's allegations of pedophilia and sexual assault, he's still asking for the for the church to pay him. He still wants the church to pay him. A big severance package too. Hit that like when y'all get it here. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. And today what we're talking about is corporate Christianity. And that's what it is. It's no longer exactly sick. You know what's sickening? And Susie, let's go on Daystar here. Like, okay, so Susie Lamb, right? Yeah. $100 billion he's asking for, that fucking slimy, slobby piece of shit. They gotta go jump off a fucking cliff for all I care. Yeah, there's a Robert Morris College. There's a Robert Morris. It's Robert Morris is the brand, bro. Catch it? Right? Just like KathrynKrick. Kooky Crickster is a Crickster, trickster. It's the brand. They're branding Christianity. KathrynKrick, right? She's the brand of the Fivefold Church. It's not Fivefold Church. It's fucking KathrynKrick, dude. It's KathrynKrick, dude. Robert Morris is the brand, dude. That's how they do it. They do these. They give them these titles like the apostolic office. Like, okay, the apostolic office. Hey, what way to give a guy a title to give him anything he wants to do in the church, right? This is how I see it. I'm not even fucking Christian. You guys know that. I love God, yes, but I fucking hate what the church has been doing, man. It's sickening. It's all about money with these fucks, dude. I have 1 acre where I live. I paid $130,000 for my house. I have 1 acre. I am fucking happy, man. I'm happy. I'm happy with what I have, and that's what I don't get with these people. It's not enough ever. Paula White and all these guys getting fucking, you know, Botox and fucking plastic surgery because they're not happy with what God has given them. It's fucking disgusting, man. And we're sitting back here watching it. We're like, it's greed. Greed, it's the 7 sins, right? It's the 7 sins when we really get down to business. Greed, gluttony, envy, lust, sloth, pride, wrath. Like Robert Morris, right? He's going through fucking pride and wrath right now. Oh, give me a severance. Fuck you, Robert Morris. Suck a dick, dude. He's all, I already have. Fuck Robert Morris. That guy needs to be put in fucking prison, and for all I care. That's ridiculous that he was able, that he had the balls to go back to the church and ask them for more fucking money. He's like, hey, I need some more money, guys, okay? You know what? I just got accused of being a pedophile, but hey, I still want more money. And Dro, it's just 1 acre, bro. My neighbors, dude, they got like 5 or 6, dude. I'm happy with 1 acre, dude. I grew up on a piece of land about the size, and it's perfect, man. It is so perfect. Korochen, why are you gay? So Robert Morris, right, he gets away with the severance and everything, and he not only that, but dude's balling in cash still. Like, dude's got a fucking bunch of money. He could sell houses, invest the money wisely, and live off interest for the rest of his fucking life. But yet he wants more fucking money. The church told him, no, we're not giving you any more money. Why should we? Why would they give him more money, right? It's disgusting that you would even have the fucking balls to do it, man. That's like Dro, like, I don't know, fucking committing a crime and then going back to 7-Eleven and asking for a discount on a Slurpee or some shit, you know? It's ridiculous. It's stupid. And Daystar, you got TBN out there. There's a scandal with TBN. You got Robert Morris in the limelight now too. You had Joel Osteen a few years ago, and that plumber found $600,000 in the fucking wall. And that shit just vanishes like a goddamn fart in David's wind, man. Like David's fart in the wind. I don't know. $100,000 wedding. It's fucking stupid to have a $100,000 wedding. And then the thing is, you know what? Dude, give it. He is. Fucking Osteen? Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Osteen, I can't stand that cocksucker, dude. He's a piece of shit. He needs to be fucking audited too. Cold dead witch. I'm fucking with you, man. Fuck yeah. Cold Dead Witch Holstein is a literal demon. Fuck yeah, he is, dude. That guy's a piece of shit. That guy is like emulates. Do they have lobster cold? No. Yeah, it becomes a drug to them, right? It becomes a drug. It does. It becomes a drug to them. Rock lobster. Rock lobster. Yeah, he had some cold rock lobster, right? Hefty farts is enough to air pollution to cause global warming. Yeah, it's enough to deplete the fucking ozone layer. David's another, kind of another, yeah. Yep. Even though it's like chilly outside, it's been really nice here in the country. Robert Morris, got TD Jakes out there too. Think about TD Jakes. There's allegations of him being fucking caught up with P. Diddy. Yeah, exactly. Your rug isn't more important than people's lives, Jolie boy. Exactly. There's, you know what? I'll tell you something. This is true story, okay? I'm not gonna say how I found out, but I know for a fact the entire state of Texas DPS fucking hates Joel Osteen. Like I say, how or why I know or where I got my information from, but because of the whole hurricane shit, let me tell you something. Some shit went down behind closed doors. DPS fucking can't stand Joel Osteen. They hate that piece of shit. Yeah. Hey, I found $600,000 in my wall. Hey, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and stalk the guy that fucking found it. Dude, Nicholas, I'm just learning how to play this thing, man. It's a beast. I'm only a year into, like, I pick it up every so often. I haven't really sat down and like hit it a bunch. What's up, Donna? And I got this one on sale, Nicholas. That's why I bought it. I got it from Sweetwater, and I got it on sale. I wanted to pick up an instrument this year. I picked it up about a year ago while I was going to school, and I let it sit until I was finished with school. Then I started playing it. But yeah, it was a sweet deal. I got paid like $500 for it. It was a floor model. It was in bitchin' condition, man. It's a resonator. It's clean. It's even got the pearl inlay on the neck, right here. So it's pretty clean, dude. It is. When I saw it, I was like, that's it right there. Some said to get it open back. Oh, dude, it's a super steel, dude. For a resonator too. Fuck yeah, it's a super steel. I mean, it's clean. Look, fucking resonator. It's got the pearl inlay here. Yep. And then it's got the Remo fucking drum head. Yeah. Thanks, Nicholas. Appreciate you, man. Hit that like and subscribe. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. And what we're talking about today here, Nicholas, is well, specifically Daystar. We started with Daystar, Joni and fucking Marcus Lamb. Their whole bullshit. There's pedophilia being covered up. And you know what is disturbing about all this? Out of all the bullshit, right? Out of all the shit that's going on with these guys, right? You know who's covering it up is the parents. It's the parents. Their own fucking parents. The kids' own parents are covering this shit up, man. That's disgusting. That's fucking sick. I can't play doing that, dude. That's like that's really advanced stuff, dude. There's my dueling banjo. There's my dueling banjo. It came pretty natural to hit the banjo. It did because I game, man. I fucking play I play Xbox, so the eye-hand coordination is already there. I just have to learn the theory behind it. That's all. It's just time. Rich, do you happen to remember maybe 2 years ago went to speak at a church up here in St. Paul? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yep, sure do, Chuck. Yep. Though still, you know what sticks out to me the most though, still Chuck Wood, is when I talked to the pastor in Rockport. Yeah, go back to her channel. Type in KathrynKrick St. Louis, and you'll find out what church she went to. Mickey the Monkey and the motherfucking Hizzy. Hit that like and subscribe. We're talking, this is gonna be the live for today. I figured I'd throw up a live, kind of a pop-up in the backyard, different, kind of a laid back, different kind of feel. And just keep the chat open about these religious institutions and how they use tax exemptions. Well, specifically, again, Daystar, right? Daystar, Susie Lamb, okay? Susie Lamb covered up the fucking pedophilia. The own fucking mother did. That's the fucked up part about this, right? You have kids being caught in the act. The articles are saying like, dude, they caught that guy in the act, and he looked fucking scared, like he just got caught doing something. Washburn along with Steve Martin. Yeah, I've heard of Bella Fleck. I've heard of Abigail Washburn. Hey, you know who I like, dude? Dead South Colton Crawford, dude. He's from Canada, dude. That was my inspiration to pick up a banjo, was Colton Crawford from fucking Dead South, man. I was all, dude, that's fucking sick. I like that. That sounds fucking dope. And I was like, I want to play a banjo. So Colton Crawford's my inspiration. Exactly right, Milo. It's the parents that are subjecting their parents to this type of abuse, right? If the parents know there's issues, why are they continuing to engage with these people, right? If you know your kids are being fucking abused, why would you continue to take them around the people that are abusing them? Especially within the church, because you know what the church is going to do? They're going to cover it up, just like Daystar did, just like all these idiots do. Yeah, check out Dead South, Dan Alexander. He's got his own channel too called Colton Crawford. And he does like, he'll play like metal shit on his banjo, man. It's badass. Yeah, Colton Crawford's pretty badass, man. I was supposed to see him here in San Antonio, but when my dad passed and I had to miss the concert, you know. It's the way life is, man. But another time I'll catch him again, you know. But be good, Dan. Have a good day all the way from Canada, man. But yeah, like Milo was saying, the parents a lot of the times are the ones that are subjecting their children to the abuse, right? They're taking them into these churches. These religious leaders are using their power and they are using their influence to do whatever the fuck they want. Robert Morris, he had that office for all these years, right? They took him out. We know Robert Morris was caught for fucking around with kids, right? They take him out and they counsel him for a couple years. What the story of High? The story of High? What? But yeah, Robert Morris, what they do, they take him out. They're like, oh, we counseled him for a couple years and we just put him back in power. It's ridiculous. And the same thing is most likely going to happen with Daystar. The guy who's been doing the abusing, guess what? They're going to it's going to keep going until the feds or somebody stand in the way. You would think, right? You would think with all the public exposure, like the feds would be stepping in. You would think local police would be stepping in. Among church, something that one specifically for minority congregation. Oh yeah. Oh no. They're excellent at targeting. No, Chuck, David, Catherine, all these fucks target. Yep. Nope. You're dead on, Chuck. No, dead on. They target. They will target their members. Can you explain the story of Daystar? His Jody, the big one with the hair? No, that's Gwen Shamblin. That's Remnant Fellowship. Hey, Cat Mom. Cat Mom and the motherfucking hazy. Meow. Meow. That was Gwen Shamblin. They died in a plane crash. Her and 5 other people. I think it was total of 7. The dude that was flying the plane had no fucking business flying that plane, man. It's like giving me the keys to a fucking F1. That you just wouldn't do it. You wouldn't give me the keys to a fucking F1 because I'd fucking crash and burn probably. This guy was flying a high performance Cessna and they all crashed into a lake just after takeoff. Okay, that was Gwen Shamblin. Daystar TV, me and Jake were talking about this. Is Daystar a church or a TV network? It's a TV network with a 501c3 operating as a church. And what they're going to do now with all this public exposure is they're going to use their 501c3 and they say, you can't touch us because we're the church. But this is, you guys, they're covering up pedophilia. How do you make this make sense? Make this make sense. Daystar, the members, the family members are covering up the abuse of their own children because they're fucking posh lifestyle. This is how I see it. This is my opinion. It might be different for other people. I personally think, Matt Moore had a good point yesterday too. There's been so many scandals behind these Christian TV networks. The more that happens, it's the worse it gets. The more followers they're gonna lose. And that's what they don't want. all that money, those private jets, those vacations, those big houses. Guess what? These people don't have regular jobs outside of these fucking out of these TV networks. They're all getting paid a fat salary for doing nothing. If Susie Lamb got out and didn't have a job outside of Daystar, she probably wouldn't know what the fuck to do. Yeah, leave the kids alone. You want to do it to the adults, that's fine. The adults, leave the fucking kids out of it, all right? And parents, quit taking your kids to these fucking creeped out churches, all right? Have church at home. That's okay. You do know that, right? You do know it's okay to have church at home, right? That you can sit in your home with your kids, open up a Bible, and have church right there. And don't let pastors into your house. That's just me speaking about what we've seen in the past with these pastors going into people's houses. Leave the fucking kids out of it, okay? This is discussed. The church is covering up active pedophilia. Daystar specifically. TBN, there's some other shit with TBN that there was some underage sleeping around going on too, but that shit also got brushed under the rug. So we really got to ask ourselves at the end of the day, are these Christian churches or are they TV networks? What are they? Because to me, they look like fucking TV networks. It's not a church. It's a money-making machine. They need to leave the fucking kids out of it. Sick. It's disgusting. Susie Lamb, this is me. My name is Rich Holmes, okay? The fact that you, the mother, I don't even fucking have kids. Let me be real fucking clear about this, Susie Lamb. If I had kids and they were fucking being abused by anybody, I would be in prison. As should you. But yet, you're quick to run to fucking Joni and be like, oh, this happened. Oh, shh, we can't talk about this. You guys are fucked up. Susie Lamb, your whole family's fucked up. You know what's corrupted you is the fucking money and the greed. You guys are disgust. Susie Lamb, the mothers, that's the fucked up part about this, is the mothers. The mothers, the ones giving birth to their own fucking children, are letting them be abused and then covering it up. You guys are fucking sick, Susie. Susie Lamb, Jonathan Lamb, you guys are all fucking sick in the head. All you care about, you won't even let pedophilia get in the way of your little fucking posh lifestyle. That's how fucked up you guys are. And it's your own fucking kids. You guys are fucked up, man. You guys are beyond evil. You guys are beyond evil. Yeah, trafficking. Absolutely, trafficking. Fuck yeah, trafficking. Yeah. Well, DavidETaylor, if you take a bite of a glue stick. No, I'm good. No, all right. You first, bud. I'll give you 10 if you do it. DavidETaylor, right? Mahesh Express. We were all trying to figure out where fuckhead was getting money from, right? Keep that shit off my channel, man. Keep all politics and all that other bullshit off my channel. We're talking about fucking churches fucking actively hiding pedophilia. If you don't want to engage in conversation, get the fuck out, all right? Politics, war, all that other shit, keep it the fuck off my channel. We're talking about the churches right now, Daystar specifically, the fucking Christian TV network, the family covering up fucking pedophilia. Get with the fucking program. World War III, the fuck out of here, dude. Fucking stupid fucks, man. Yeah, fucking trolls. That's all right, they help the channel. Hit that like and subscribe too if you're new. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. Go get you, Rich Holmes. Hey, newsflash, David. God's gonna get us all in the fucking end, buddy. I don't think our God and your God, my God and your God are the same God. Okay, I really don't. I think our gods are different. Mod Harris Amin, dude, I'm beginner banjo player, man. We're talking about Daystar specifically. What we're just talking about is how Susie Lamb, okay, that's the story that's coming out right now, is Susie Lamb's child was fucking touched by one of the other members of Daystar, okay? I can't remember who it was. Whatever it was, okay? They were fucking touching kids. And now they're just like, shh, can't talk about it. Can't do that. We don't want to fuck up our lifestyle, right? we don't want to fucking fuck our gig up because it's too fucking cool for us right now, right? So why would they? Exactly, God's love, man. That's what I was taught. God's love, dude. God is not what these people are doing. This is, my grandma was Catholic, man, all right? And again, I don't take sides. I'm not religious. I'm not Christian. I don't go to fucking church, but I do love God. I will say that, okay? It's taken me this long to say that and figure it out. I'm not Christian, but I fucking hate the church. I can still love God and not like the church because it's the church that's ultimately giving God a bad fucking name. When you look at it, okay, what was church in the beginning? It was a few people in a house worshiping God, right? But everybody's like, hey, let's just go ahead and build a big fucking house right here. Let's build a big fucking church. And you know what? We're going to tell everybody you got to pay to get to God now. You got to tie to the church, everybody. Give your money to God because he needs it. God needs money in the kingdom of heaven because you know what? The streets of gold, they need fucking repaved every so often, okay? Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. Imagine that. Imagine going to church and be like, hey, you know what? God needs his streets repaved. Can we just go ahead and give a donation of 50%? Like DavidETaylor says, he's all, don't give 10%. Yeah, Daystar, 5-year-old girl molested. Did playing that instrument did that to your hand? What? Nothing's wrong with my hand. It's just, we have picks on them. Yeah, exactly. Daystar, 5-year-old girl molested. The scars? No, scars on my hand. Yep. I know. Imagine, and with David, I always question what his cult members asked him after that. Like, who's Rich Holmes? Why'd you call him a pussy? Oh, man. And you know what? I sent that video over to Julie Royce, too. I was like, hey, I sent her over a bunch of interviews. Hey, what up, Christian? How you doing today, man? All the way from Montreal, Canada. Christian Fortier, welcome. My name is You a Pussy, Rich Holmes. Exactly. If you found out your fucking kid was being touched or inappropriately, anything inappropriate was happening with your kid, what would you do? What the fuck would you do? I don't even have kids. I would be digging a hole. I would be looking for a place to hide somebody. That's what I would be doing. I sure as shit wouldn't be fucking covering it. I do too. I think we'll do like backyard boogie sessions and shit every Friday now, like in the afternoon on nice days and shit, right, Chuck? I'm with you, Chuck. Tracking. Me a banjo. Exactly right, Parbs? It'd be Mob Justice. Mob Justice, man. Hey, what's up, American Rotor? Hit that like and subscribe, man. My name's Rich Holmes. We're talking about Daystar today. Joni Lamb, Susie Lamb, JW, all these guys covering up systematic abuse and pedophilia. Martin Moore, dude, I'm a beginner, bro. I'm super fucking green. Here. There you go. Thomas, I would love to have you at my pad, bro. I really fucking would, dude. Hey, Tilo, anytime you're, you know, my door's open, brother. You know that, dude. You know that. I still gotta learn. Because I play so much Fortnite with Tilo, it was like the eye-hand coordination. It worked really, I was able to find the strings pretty quick. And then, but it's just learning the theory behind it. And I need to have, this string's a little out of tune right there. Rich Banjo is a pussy. Oh, man. But yeah, Martin, today we're talking about Daystar, man. And how the parents are, this is what I think, is they're so happy with their fucking posh lifestyle that they're not even gonna let pedophilia fuck it up, man. And it's their own children. And this isn't an isolated incident with this organization. TBN, if it's happened once, let me tell you something. These sick fucks, they do it all the time. Because you know why? They just bury it. It's the church. They don't want anybody knowing that there's pedophiles in the church, right? Especially with a big fucking Christian network like that. Now, Joni Lamb, Joni Lamb, let me tell you something. If you ever come across this video, let me tell you something. You're a fucking conniving little Karen bitch. You're living off your posh lifestyle too. You don't give a shit about God. None of you guys do. None of you guys do. You know how I know? Yeah, you guys are twisted evil fucks. You know how I know you guys don't give a fuck about God is because you covered up fucking pedophilia. It was your fucking grandchild too, bitch. Your fucking grandchild. And you covered it. You said, hey, well, let's just go ahead and cover this up because you know what? We don't want this getting out to the public. We don't, shh. Yeah, fucking spare me. Daystar, art thrower. Talking about Daystar. Daystar. Corporate Christianity, brother. Daystar, TBN. Hands mother stickers. This is a fuck up. What up, Tanner? Welcome, dude. Two dyslexics run into a bank and shout, error in the hands mother stickers. This is a fuck up. I love it, man. What up, Tanner? You a pussy, Tanner Wolf. All right, my name's Rich Holmes. We're talking about Daystar today and how Susie Lamb and her fucking husband they fucking covered up pedophilia just for the fact that they didn't want to end their posh fucking lifestyle. So hit that like and subscribe, man. This is my channel, our channel, because we talk about religious cults here. If you're new to the channel, I would recommend that you go and listen to the interviews of these cult survivors and kind of figure out what we do here. We do our investigations on these cults. We'll show up at their fucking places. Done several audits, cease and desist, death threats, you name it. The cults that we deal with, they know who the fuck we are, and they're scared of us. They're fucking scared of us. Because Tanner, what we do here is, yeah, we get it's religion, right? And we get they're using God to fucking abuse people. But when you dig deeper, guess what? There's a criminal enterprise behind all this shit, man. And it's organized as fuck. It's a lot of money. And I pay my taxes. If you're in America and you pay taxes too, guess what? They are taking your fucking tax money. The church is set to embezzle $86 billion fucking dollars this year. And that's a lot of fucking money for the church to be embezzling when it should be given back to the goddamn community. That $86 that's embezzled, where the fuck did it all go, everybody? Anybody ever question it? I know we're sending money to Ukraine and all this other bullshit, but the very basic institution in America that holds a lot of people together is embezzling that kind of fucking money, and people are out there living on the goddamn streets in every fucking city. Anybody see a problem here? I do. It's gonna, if we start right now and make a fucking foundation for the next generation or two to figure this problem out, they can get it solved. We're not gonna be here forever to figure it out. We're gonna have to lay it. It's taken off your paychecks. Well, see, in America, churches don't pay taxes. They launder the money. You know what they do? You know what they do? You know what they do in America, Tanner Wolf, when they get investigated? They threaten lawsuits to our own fucking government. Okay. Our government, right? Check this out, Tanner Wolf. The IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, right? I can apply for a fucking church. Okay, I can apply and be a 501c3. I can make my YouTube channel a fucking church, bro. It's that easy. Play Thunderstruck. I could make my channel a church, and I could get exemptions. I could write off my property. I could write off my whole fucking house, man, and get tax breaks on all my shit. What's up, Shark12? Hit that like and subscribe. In America, though, right? See, now when the churches, like when Kenneth Copeland, right, when he was being questioned by the government and the IRS, he told him to fuck off. Basically, he's like, I'm telling you shit. I'm telling you where the fuck my money's going for my church. I don't have to. Yep. 407-508 repeat. I'll have to look it up on the boards. I haven't been looking at music boards, Tilo. I'm just trying to, dude, I gotta learn this right here, man. But with banjos, I think it's like a lauder ham, hammer and slides. It's not so much, it's not too many holds. What up? Smoke a lot of endo. It does, right? Mega Christ. But see, hey, Paul, you know what? Mega Christ? No, no. Greed has made the mega church, my man. Nothing about mega Christ. It's greed, dude. It's these sick fucks that have been getting away with the system for so long. Exactly. Yeah, exactly right, Tanner Wolf. Yeah, oh yeah. They take money for themselves and they're fucking around with the kids. Yes. Hey, Robert Moore, again, you got in here a little bit late, Tanner, but another pastor here in Texas, in Dallas, dude, there's allegations coming out. Let me tell you, there's more than just one, I'm sure, but he's just come forward yet. Women are coming forward saying, yes, he did this to me. Now that the guy's been fucking ousted from the church, he's now asking for a severance from the fucking church, dude. He's like, oh, can you guys give me a severance package? I would really like a severance package. I've just been accused of fucking molesting little kids. Can I have some more money, please? All the while, the guy's sitting probably on about $100 million plus fucking huge mansions that he could sell and live off the interest, man. It's sick. Yep, it is. About time people wake up and realize so many of these people use the church to access their vices under protection. Money, drugs, women, and pedophilia. Yep, exactly right. Look, yeah, dead serious. Look at what happened to Nature Boy, right? This is a cult channel. Look at Nature Boy, that black guy, right? He got put in fucking prison. All it takes is one person, man. All it takes is one person to come forward and say, yes, I was physically and sexually abused by these people. That's all it fucking takes, man. Look at KathrynKrick. The reason she became a pastor and a prophet, because she's a shitty person. And exactly, she gets at the kids. She gets at the kids. She uses the kids, and she knows it. KathrynKrick, it'll be a great day when she swallows her own fucking head, which she should. But Daystar, that's that blows my mind a little bit. I think a lot of people are shocked in the Christian world too right now about Daystar. I mean, who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be shocked? Who wouldn't be shocked? Especially like the Christian world, right? Especially the Christian world that everybody knows. Oh, Mizukami, the Nosaya Josiah Messiah. Shit, that guy was a fucking madman. I'm glad that guy got taken off the street. That guy was dangerous, man. Marley, get over it. Nosaya Josiah, he was this gives me the ammo to tell my pastors what a pile of shit these people are. It does, right? It does. Yep. They always got money ready to deal with it. Yeah, we know that. Watch the movie Spotlight, man. It's about the Catholic Church. It's about the Catholic diocese, man. I'm not dogging any other. I see good and bad in everything, man. It is the Catholic Church. If you haven't watched Spotlight, watch it. But I'll explain everything, how they did it. It's a fucking great movie. Awesome fucking cast and characters, man. I highly recommend it. It explains the process and how the church was covering up the pedophilia. Twisted motherfuckers in Canada, over 100 million unmarked Aboriginal kids, graves found under the churches. So, yeah, I've been keeping up with that, Tanner. Yeah, I've been watching a bit about that, man. Yeah. You know, and these people are all doing this shit in the name of Jesus. You know, you never hear anybody doing this in the name of Satan, right? It's all in the name of Jesus. You know, Josiah Messiah, the Nosaya Josiah Messiah, I don't know what his deal was, but dude, that guy, I think that guy was schizophrenic, man. There was something there that guy hadn't been diagnosed with, man, and he needed something bad, dude. He needed something bad. He needed help, that guy. Yep. Exactly. Right, Parbs, that's what we're saying. Joni Lamb and Susie Lamb. Okay, how the story's reading is when everything went down, they went straight to fucking Joni. They didn't call the police. They went straight to fucking Joni, said, hey, this is going on. She's like, shh, don't say anything. Joni pulled the little girl aside, and after that, she never talked about it again. See how it happens? They cover it up. Hit that like, man. There's 32 people in here. Unless you're just a fucking troll sitting there. That's cool. I respect that too. But if you're a troll, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. And it's unfortunate, right, that the kids are all involved in this. At what point do the kids get to say, and like, hey, I don't fucking want to go to church? You think a real church would actually expose these people? And now, I was thinking about this. Could we consider Daystar a fucking cult now because they're protecting the abusers? You have, honestly, I would consider it a cult now because now they're protecting pedophiles. They're protecting abusers. The cult of Daystar. The Daystar cult. I'm with it. I'm with it. Hey, what's up, Long Context? How you doing? Still freaks me out hearing him calmly preach about the pedophilia being perfectly acceptable as long as it was harm-free. I know, wood chipper 2024, right? He's all, oh, as long as the pedophilia is harm-free, there's no fucking such thing as harm-free pedophilia. Yeah. Yeah, that guy was a case, dude. I called Homeland Security on that guy and the FBI, and you know what they asked me? They're like, did he send you any pictures? I was like, fuck no. I was like, they asked me like, did you have any pictures that he sent you? I was like, nope. And they told me after that, they were like, okay, don't contact him, don't do anything, don't fucking try to apprehend him or anything. We talk cults here, Long Context, religious cults, right? Specifically, we're talking about Daystar, but we've talked about a lot of these religious institutions, right? The really fucking big ones, the mega churches and shit that are laundering money, running fucking prostitution, human trafficking. We know of our cult, our main cult that we were fucking tracking, prostitution, man. We were trying to figure out, like, damn, where the fuck are they getting all their money from? Then we went out and did up one of the audits one time on a protest. Well, a fucking player walked right into our fucking game, man, and we're like, who the fuck is this guy? Well, Long Context, look at my channel, go to DavidETaylor Audit. Okay, I have a few videos up of the hotel in Houston. Dude, homeboy shows up from fucking in Houston that owns fucking pay by the hour hotels all over the fucking place, dude. But hey, I have nothing to do with them, okay? I don't know those guys. I don't know, but hey, I'm fucking here before the fucking cops even got here because we were standing out there with signs that said sex cult and shit, dude. And we found out later on through just fucking work that they were bringing tricks in the back gate, and this is supposed to be a church, brother. Running prostitution, right? And I wouldn't come out and say that unless I fucking had solid facts, and my facts are solid. We've done our work, man. You don't... DavidETaylor has effectively moved his cult all over the country just to fucking, for his sick fucking agenda, running his fucking little trafficking cult and labor operation. While he fights multiple lawsuits out of 2 jurisdictions. He's fighting. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if eventually he's going to be fighting 4 lawsuits because he's not paying his other lawyer down in Florida. Uncle Jake, is Uncle Jake in here? Uncle Jake, you think he's paying his lawyers in Florida? I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I think he's going to get hit with another suit down there in Florida. Eventually. I don't think it's going to happen right away, but eventually we're going to see another docket entry for David's cult that he didn't pay his lawyers down in Florida. But yeah, Long Context, that's what we're talking about. We were talking about Daystar a little bit earlier. It's disgust, man. And all we point out here is like, hey, just open up your Bible, man. Fucking read it. You don't have, and tithing is not mandatory, everybody, okay? Let's just be real clear about that. You don't have to tithe. There is nothing in the Bible that says you absolutely have to tithe. Yeah. See what I mean? See what I mean, Long Context? And you know what, Long Context? We started with one, and then it was one after another. And it's not like we're going after a bunch, but we're keeping our eye on several groups right now. First it was DavidETaylor. Now it's KathrynKrick, right? And now fucking Daystar. Daystar, I was just saying, could Daystar be a cult? Absolutely, because you know what? Now they're covering up pedophilia. You're covering up abuse within an organization that's supposed to be a church. Nah, now you're just protecting the fucking image of the church and your organization. It is now a fucking cult, in my opinion. So we'll call it the Daystar cult. The cult of Daystar. Why are you going to cover up pedophilia? Your own fucking kids? Long context. If you have kids and you found out your kids were being abused, what would you do? What would you do? Would you be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to wait 6 months and then maybe I'll report it if I don't see any other signs of abuse. But if you knew, if say you caught somebody in the fucking act, what would you do, man? What would you do? I know I'd come unfucking glued. I'd be unglued. Both theological cults and secular ones too. Yeah. Yeah, you got, what was it, the Twin Flames cult, right? That's another one. I would too, Tanner, right? I'd be in jail for murder. They'd be calling a coroner and the police, and it wouldn't be for me. The coroner would be for the guy that's on the floor. A cult for the Daystar? Yeah, I think once you start covering up abuse like that, that classifies you a cult. My family hates me because I was molested. And you know, that's, you know what, shame on your fucking family, Archangel. Shame on your fucking family for doing that. Fucking shame on them. Because you know what? Yeah, we all know I wouldn't even think. I just pure instincts. Exactly right. That pure, raw animal instinct would probably kick in and be like, you're fucking dead. Right? In Minecraft, right? We got to be careful sometimes what we say, but honestly, put yourself in a parent's shoes, right? You're safe here, Archangel. Shame on your fucking family, though. Fucking shame on them, man. Fuck that. Fucking, you know what? They don't fucking deserve you, dude. They don't fucking deserve you, then. Shame on them. Nope. That's fucking horrible, dude. Nope. Fucking shame on your family. They have no business. You have no business. No business, then. Yep. Nope. They have no. You don't belong there with them, then, dude. Nah, dude. You're here safe, man. You're good here, dude. Don't even trip. And what we talk about abuse tactics here, man. Whenever you're ready to talk about it, we're here to listen, man. And we got pastors here, religious leaders. There's all kinds of resources in our group, dude, that are ready to help people like you, man. We don't just sit here and talk the shit. We walk the fucking walk, dude. So if you need help, you let me know. I'll put you in touch with great people, dude. In time. No rush. I'm just saying there's people here that are listening. Okay? And we're specifically really listening to the ones that are coming out of churches, right? Because what the fuck is the church doing covering up pedophilia? Why are religious leaders so apt to be like, shh, just fucking open up the rug, shh, brush it under. We can't have any of that stuff because God doesn't do that kind of thing. No, but man does. Man does that kind of thing because men are fucked up. Say we men are wretched things, right? We are. We're fucking wretched things. We will destroy everything we come in contact with. That's just human nature, man. That's just the way we are. Yeah, Tanner. Yeah, no, I don't want to get censored. YouTube's been pretty good, dude. And here's the thing. Because of what we do, sometimes I think that my channel has been told to stay up. It's probably not true, but there have been some times that I've done some questionable shit on here, and for some reason, I'd like to think there's somebody saying, you keep that fucking channel right where it's at, you don't touch it. That's just me. Because let me tell you something about our government. Sometimes our government will let channels like this go because you know what we do? We do the fucking legwork for them. Yeah, some of us have empathy that I love. I'm a pet owner, dude. I love dog. I'm an animal owner, dude. Love pets, dude. Love animals. And that's the thing. Some of these churches, they have no empathy, right? Susie Lamb, she had no fucking empathy for her own fucking child that she fucking was molested. She covered it up herself, the fucking bitch. That's disgusting. The old mother covered the shit up. That's fucked up. There you go, big line. I played it for you. I'm still learning, man. It's a beastie. It's a pretty beastie fucking instrument to play, man. It's heavy too. It's pretty heavy. My fingers get twisted. Like, you gotta bridge it right here. And here's the thing with the banjo, right? Because the bridge floats, right? It's not a fixed bridge. See how, and look, that bridge is actually angled. Because this is how fucking touchy a banjo is. If I were to twist one of these strings right now, it would throw the whole fucking thing out of tune because it sits on this drum head. It sits on this drum head. It's got a floating wood bridge, okay? I took this thing in and had to have it. It's actually an office chair, dude. It's just an office chair. It's not even a rocking chair. It's an office chair I took from outside, from my office. Yeah, no, we're here, man. We're here till, I'm going to ride this shit till the wheels fall off, man. I'm not going anywhere. All I got is time. Make the best of it. Might as well, right? But yeah. Yep. No, it's been all of us, man. I mean, honestly, you guys are the one watching the content, so thank you guys for being here. And I welcome everybody, dude. I don't discriminate against anybody, man. Man, woman, trans, I don't give a shit. If you want to be you, man. Fuck, that's cool. Right on. Fucking, I support it. I support it. Just don't fuck anybody else over. I know, and I'm thinking I might leave this one kind of right here, actually, Janelle. And it's my God gonna get you one too. But so yeah, that's our discussion today. Is these churches that are, it's just disgust. I wish there were more people like a lot of people on this planet too. I really do. I'm with you, Angel. Yep. I'm with you, man. I'm with you, Archangel. I wish there were more people like a lot of people on the planet, dude. And you know what? It's just, I'm glad there are people like us to fucking make sense, to try to make sense of the fucking bullshit, man. And again, we pay our taxes, man. Why isn't our government stepping up to these fucking churches being like, oh, you guys want to fucking diddle kids? Guess what? You're done. You're shut down. Give us your fucking exemption. We're taking that. All your assets are being called in. All the properties are going to be liquidated. All your equipment's going to be liquidated. We're going to open those fucking churches up to, exactly, logic, right? Hey, shut the shit down. Hey, guess what? That church up in Dallas for fucking Robert Morris's shit, we're going to convert it into a fucking cancer research center now. It's a big enough building. Hey, let's make that into a cancer center or something. I've grown into a similar attitude towards most controversial ideologies and predatory. Yeah. Long context, right? It would make sense to do that type of thing, right? When these organizations are caught up in abuse, shut them down. Done. You guys had your chance. You had your run. That's it. It's done. Cut. And guess what? We catch you trying to open another one, we're going to fucking put you in prison. After we let you out of prison for your fucking 20-year sentence. It's that easy. It's that easy. What's up, Matt Moore? Good to see you today. Yeah, it's common sense, right? It should be that easy. And that's what Daniela Bogdanov said. He's in Sweden. It shouldn't be complicated. It should be easy. You should play in a JMMI band with the banjo. Right there, that's just tea. I'm just brewing some tea, man. Thank you for the sea, Chuckwood. I should have fucking brought my fucking bell out. I should have brought my bell out. Oh, that thing would have been heard for a half a mile. It's so fucking loud. That thing's so fucking loud. If I were to ring that shit out here, people would hear it probably fucking out to the road and shit, and it's like a half mile that way. The seed bell? Oh man, that thing's a fucking. Hey Chuck, it's when I went and bought that bell from the ranch store, right? Because I have a ranch store where I live. There was a little one that said a quarter mile. There's another one that said half a mile. I was like, which one should I get? So I got the one that said half a mile. So thank you for the seed, Chuckwood. Thank you for the seed, Chuckwood. Exactly right, Janelle. Right, with Robert Morris's church, they should take all his fucking buildings away and convert it into homeless centers, right? Places where they could get counseling and shit like that. The neighbors be like, ah, shit, he's getting seeds again. God damn it. They're going to love that seed bell. They're like, oh shit, Rich is getting seeds again. I honestly, I don't know many of my neighbors. I know these neighbors. I know my neighbors across the street. And I know my dog sitters. And I only know a few people out here where I live. Other than that, I don't know many people. That's just fine by me. My neighbors are pretty cool. They're good. My neighbors here actually, so my old neighbor was a Navy vet, okay? And what's up, Lionel? Just real quick, he actually wanted to sell me his property as like 3 acres or something. And he was like, dude, I'll sell it to you cash for 60 grand. He's like, it's paid off. I'll give you the deed. It goes with everything on it. And it's yours. Because him and his wife wanted to go out and live like the RV life. And I was like, fuck, I didn't have the 60 grand just sitting there and it's a nice fucking piece of property. It would have came with the old mobile, which my plan would have been to convert the mobile into a honey shack, like a extraction process for the bees. And then I would have turned the whole property into like a bee farm type deal. But I just didn't have 60 grand laying around to fucking buy it. 999 in the motherfucking easy. What up, Trip 9? That's the homie. 60K. Dude, and it was like 3 acres, Raymond. It was a nice chunk of land, dude. What my neighbors did, they bought the land next door and then they connected the two properties. They're nice people, construction company. They fixed up the property here, connected it, put a fence around it. Fucking bitching, man. They did a bitching fucking job on it. I'm happy they did it. Dude, Raymond, and it's an improved property too, dude. 60K, bro. 60K. 60K, bro. That's all he wanted. He was asking me for 60K. He's like, you got 60K cash? I'll give you the fucking deed right now. I'll go to the tax office and I'll get it for you. I was like, fuck, dude. But I had just bought this place. So, yep. People give money to the homeless and tithes instead. That, you know what, Archangel, that's what I say. Hey, if you're going to give money, right? I either say, like Uncle Jake, he gives to his animal shelter, right? The rescue animal shelter where he got his dog from. I like to give to animal shelters, or I'll give to I'll give blankets and stuff to like vet offices, or I'll go to my Legion Hall where the veterans are. And you know what's worth more than money? Time. Give somebody your time. Give somebody your fucking time, dude. That is more than money. This day, time is worth more than money than anything. Once people figured out with COVID, time is worth a lot because fucking people's tables got smaller during COVID. People woke up during COVID, man. Time is worth more money than anything on the fucking planet right now. Yeah, money's nice because it buys you shit, but what do people value most? Time. They want more time. I would love to have more time in my day, but guess what? I only get fucking 24 hours, so we gotta make the best of it, right? Just like Susie Lamb, how she fucking covered up her whole shit with her daughter being fucking molested. You had plenty of fucking time to think about that, didn't you, Susie? Hey, you know what? I got plenty of time to go ahead and cover up the pedophilia that my husband fucking caught. These church, I'm with you, Archangel. When these churches get caught up in fucking with kids, right? When they get caught up in criminal activity, the money's taken. The centers are converted to whatever fucking need, colleges, homeless shelters, whatever. They're converted and they're used for the benefit of the people. It is. Tomato, it did. COVID changed everything. No, tomato. That's something we talk about here with regards to these religious institutions, right? During COVID, everybody went online. Everybody. And these fucks got rich through COVID. It did. COVID changed the entire mentality of the fucking planet, dude. It did. It did. And one of the things we talk about here is what attributed to a lot of these religious leaders fucking blowing up, and I think it's mental illness. Do we know of any ministry this channel covers that do indeed help with the homeless? No. No. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Joel Osteen, no. See, this string's out of fucking tune right here. That fucking... I need to go have it put in tune because it's string stretched out. The number 2 string's out. Sounds super flat. That's how I am. I'm spiritual and open-minded, man. I keep an open mind about everything. Why not? Why be so fucking closed-minded about life? There's too much of it. Like, look at our fucking world that God gave us, man. We're going to sit back and fucking believe, no, this is it. No, fuck that. Give me motherfucking variety. I think God... Like in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, right? Morgan Freeman, the little girl walks up, says, did God paint you? And he says, Allah loves variety. Like God loves variety, man. He doesn't like just the one thing. I'm a firm believer in that. God likes variety, right? He doesn't like the norm. And I'm not taking sides with... Exactly. It does. Religion takes the color away from life, I think. I think you're dead on with that. It does. Takes the color away because it gives you a set of guidelines. Oh, you have to follow this. You're going to hell. Yo, fuck you. I'm not going to hell because I don't follow some rules. You don't decide my fate. Let God sort that shit out in the end, man. Daystar TV is a cult. Yeah, I think we start calling Daystar a cult. Rachel Bone in the motherfucking easy. Rachel Bone. Rachel Bone in the motherfucking easy. What's up, Rachel? How you doing today? We're talking about corporate Christianity. Robert Morris, T.D. Jakes. Who else? You got Joel, Robert Morris. Yeah, hit that like. 31 in the chat. Hit that like. Appreciate y'all being here today. Keeping an open chat. Got some new members in here. Archangel, welcome. Rachel Bone, how you doing today? She's just waking up. So welcome, Archangel, new chat member, man. Welcome to the community, man. We're an open community. If there's anybody in here you want to talk to, let me know. We'll get you in touch with them offline, okay? Because there's good people in here. If you just want fucking somebody to bullshit with, let us know, man. A lot of preachers use hell to keep people in line. Right, Lionel? It's like a lot of preachers, oh, you're going to hell. Get the fuck out of here. Kiss my ass. It's kind of hard to go to hell. There's certain things that you have to do to go to hell. Innocence, abusing innocence, like the Daystar people, they're going to hell because abusing innocence is one of the cardinal, the mortal sins that God doesn't put up with. Oh, Joyce Mayer, the fucking Joker. Fuck, man, wasn't she having an affair with like some 20-year-old or something? It's like a murder or some shit caught up in her fucking bullshit. Yeah, hey, Lionel, that's what I was taught, man. God is love. Yeah, Todd Bentley, fucking white, fucking doppy dreadlock motherfucker Todd White. He's all, look, I can make people's leg get longer. Like Matty Nottage. Ken said his amputated leg began to grow back. See, and that's the thing. I studied Dark Ages Europe, man. And let me tell you something I learned about Dark Ages Europe. Everything was about God back then. If you got sick, it was fucking God's wrath. If you stubbed your toe, it was God's wrath. If you did this, guess what? That's God's punishment. Everything in the Renaissance, pre-Renaissance, Dark Ages, let me tell you something. It was all about God, you guys. You went to church 3-4 fucking times a day. This is not a fucking lie. This is a fact. I studied Dark Ages Europe and state, man. I love Dark Ages, man. Holy shit. Dark Ages, let me tell you something. Dark Ages was the best. Talk about fucking turmoil. Holy shit. Talk about turmoil, war, blood, and just debauchery was the Dark Ages. And what came out of it was the Golden Era, right? Queen, what was it? Victoria, the Virgin Queen. Fucking, not Elizabeth. Was it Queen Elizabeth? Yeah, it was. Let me tell you something. Dark Ages wasn't no fucking joke, man. I think the longest living age in the Dark Ages was like 30 years old. It was very low life expectancy. It's like if you got a fucking cut or you fucking got hurt, man, you were in bad shape. Yeah, can you imagine rooms set aside? But it's got to be one room for all of them, right? Yeah, from the dark to the golden. And that's, I remember the lecture because it was really, when you look at dark ages, right? We talk religion and cults here. What was the plague? God's wrath, right? Because of what the church was doing. That's how the dark ages ended, and then came the golden era. We're right on with the history. Yeah, the fucking dark ages went down in the fucking plague in a big flaming ball of shit, right? Dark ages abortion was known as miscarriage. Fuck. And then out comes the golden era, right? And it was, but a lot of good things came out of the dark ages, man. Yeah, 12, 18, early 20s, man. Death during childbirth was very common. They don't have that anymore. For you to die during childbirth, you have to live in Texas, and you're having, like, your child is, yeah, we won't get into that dynamic anymore, but yeah. Yeah, when you're dark ages, very life expectancy. Now these preachers are like, I'm going to live till I'm fucking, Kenneth Copeland says he's got a covenant with God where he's going to live to be 120 or some shit. It's like that. Like, fuck you, Kenneth. Your wife is sick. She ain't going to live to be 120. Neither are you. I know. That's a good way to bring people to God, telling them to go to hell. That's my favorite, dude. Oh, you're going to hell because you cuss. Fuck no, I'm not. Anthony, you know what? Big shout out to Anthony Lowe, man. You're my brother, dude. You know, that day you came on and you did your bombshell interview about Kathryn and how she was destroying your marriage. Dude, it did. It gave me a sense of peace, Anthony, because here's a man I'd never met, fully Christian, fully devoted to God. He was like, hey, you're not going to hell, but you should clean up your mouth. I'm like, I get it. Corporate Christianity, the cost of it, pedophilia, how churches are covering up systematic abuse for years just because they want the fucking money. Even they'll cover up the abuse when it's their own fucking kid. The Daystar family right now is covering up pedophilia. The Lamb family and Mommy Dearest, Joni Lamb, is saying, oh, I was forced to cover it up. I was pressured to cover it up. No, the fuck you weren't, bitch. You just wanted your fucking private jet. It's disgusting, man. I wish I could get away with shit like that. Covering shit up like that. I mean, Susie Lamb, how do you feel as a mother? No, as Azrael, I'm a new player, man. I'm still learning. Yeah, we're talking about the scams that prosperity preachers are. My fingers, like, they get fucking too tight sometimes. So yeah, we're talking about Daystar earlier, and they're scummy, man. Like, their own mother covered up the fucking pedophilia. The mom, Susie Lamb, she didn't go to the cops. She went to Joni and told her. Then Joni pulls the little girl in the room. Oh, we can't talk about this, okay? Shh, it's a secret. Shh, shh. Nope, not anymore. Daystar's gonna lose their credibility now. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Yeah, isn't that Darius Rucker or something like that? I believe prosperity is for everyone, not just the preacher. Yeah, and that's, Lionel, there's a lot of pastors I've talked to who have told me about good pastors, man. And I'm like, I fucking commend that. Like, pastors who have worked a civil job their whole life, they live off their retirement, and they devote completely their time to the church. They use their own retirement money for their own benefit, right? Which is fine because you earn that money, right? But they'll work for the church and they'll give everything back to the church, man. That's the way it should be. That is a church I would help. I would donate, but if they needed my time, fuck yeah, I would donate my time, not my money. Time is just as good as money, if not better. Because, hey, what if somebody can get out and help you fucking grunt out fucking 8 hours of work in a few hours? But he was the one who molested me. Oh, so it was your foster father. Okay. Is your foster father? All right. Until 19. Did you ever report him? You should report him. This is the thing we talk up about here, Archangel. These type of people, it's time. We got your back. It's time to report these people. Good for you. Fuck yeah. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Fuck yeah. Good for you, bro. Fuck yeah. Fuck that piece of shit. Most churches only use the excuse of religion to get money. They don't even really feel it. No, they don't. Yep. Social media is the right to know act on the World Wide Web, right? No, and it's understandable for people to be scared. Fuck yeah, it is. It's not something easy to come out with, dude. No, we get it. It's a scary thing, dude. Yep. But look how empowering it is to you now. Look, you're here talking with us about it. So that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. We'll support you, man. We don't like pedophiles here. Nobody. Yeah, anybody who likes a pedophile's got to fucking screw loose. We got your back though, man. Don't even trip. We won't let people fuck with you here. No. We'll have Kenneth Copeland emailing him fucking flyers. They'll get emails from they'll get flyers from Kenneth Copeland and Joel Osteen and be like, how come we're getting all these fucking flyers and shit from all these creepy pastors? I'm not even religious. But yeah, thanks for sharing that, man. I appreciate it, Archangel. Appreciate it. I suffer from fucking mental health and PTSD, man. I'm a loose fucking cannon, dude. Texas, brother. Texas, Azrael. I am. I want to write a fucking boogie about corrupt fucking pastors. I do. It's gonna be called the fucking. I don't know, man. Yeah. Yeah, wood chipper. I'm guessing that was your friend in the wood chipper. I don't know why anybody has to do it on such a beautiful day. Bipolar disorder? Well, I don't know. Yeah. PTSD, man. I'm a loose fucking cannon, bro. Hey, I don't even go to my fucking post office, dude, because that's how fucking loose of a cannon I am. I don't like dealing with people. I do too, man. I do too. I do have a therapist. I see monthly. Good. I go to the VA. That's good. Exactly right, Drill. For what? A little bit of money? And for these fucking sick pastors to get their fucking diddlers wet? Like Robert Morris, what he said was that 12-year-old had the Jezebel spirit, dude. Fucking creepy fuck. He's like, she had the spirit of the Jezebel. The fucking pastor says that about a 12-year-old. I'll bet that's what fucking Lamb's fucking creepy fuck said. Oh, she had the spirit of the Jezebel. She was coming on to me. That's probably what that sick fuck said. Oh, that 9-year-old started coming on to me. Fucking sick fuck. And then Susie Lamb fucking goes to Joni first. Susie, you need to have your goddamn head checked. Susie Lamb and your fucking dude. You guys need to have your fucking head checked, man. Yeah, that's what Robert Morris was saying. Dead serious. He said the fucking 12-year-old had the spirit of Jezebel. Yeah. She had the Jezebel spirit. No. The girl that Robert Morris, the lady that came out against Robert Morris, one of the articles I read, Robert Morris was saying that she had the spirit of the Jezebel. Fucking 12 years old. I'm like, dude, fuck these guys, man. How are they getting away with it? Honestly, how do they get away with it? It blows my mind. It's fucking disgusting. Robert Morris, oh, she got that Jezebel spirit. Fucking sick fuck, right? That's like me saying Marilyn has the Jezebel spirit. That's a pretty cheap excuse for someone who in their mind should find that argument sufficient justification to say that, because in their mind that's how it works. That's how it worked in Robert Morris's mind, because he's a pastor and apparently he thought she was attractive in her little fucking onesie or some shit. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It really... Human Psych 101, dude. Pedophiles, they don't get better, they get worse, man. Robert Morris was taken out of production in the 80s, you guys, for a couple years because there were allegations. There were allegations, right? But what I know now, the fucking allegations, it was true. Why would you take somebody out of power like that and then put them back in and let them do the same shit? Robert Morris is like Mr. Perfect. His fucking face, his hair is too perfect. He's the type of guy you'd see on fucking To Catch a Predator walking into fucking one of Chris Hansen's trap. Be like, Mr. Morris, why don't you come over here, have a seat for me, please? See Chris Hansen fucking nailing him. Mr. Morris, come take a seat for me, please. Fucking fly, god damn it. Fucking fly in my drink, sick fuck. So yeah, just think about that. Yeah, fucking Robert Morris, he'd walk in with a pizza and a bag of fucking, the fucking Smirnoff ices or some shit. It's fucked up, dude. I saw the one where the fucking rabbi got busted. Yeah, I've watched, dude, Hansen's dude, Hansen, I wish they would put that show back on, dude. He was so effective. He was so effective, man. Alex Rosin, yeah, the fucking bastard. He's all, yeah. Jewish priest, man. See, that's the thing. Jewish priest. The fucking pedophilia knows no bounds, man. Oh, and besides the church, that the damn former president of Bolivia, Evo Morales, has also turned out to be one. Oh, he's on the run. Well, you know, also is another one, Azrael, that we don't really talk about here, Azrael. Guillermo Maldonado. You know who that is? Look up Guillermo Maldonado. That guy's into some shady shit, man. Guillermo Maldonado, he's a bad, bad man. That one dude offered Chris a fucking slice of pizza. Oh, it's predator poachers now? Okay. He passed away around his birthday. Cool, right on. Guillermo Maldonado. He's another prosperity pimp out of Florida. Hey, Asif, what up? Mahmoud, what up? You a pussy, Rich Holmes. Talking about just religion in America here, religious cults, and how churches are using the status to basically cover up pedophilia and crimes against children and shit like that, and they have been. Great show, live catches, YouTube. Yeah. Well, and when I do them from my phone, when I do them from a device, it's weird. It hits the algorithm differently. It hits the short feed for some reason. You a pussy, Chris Calm. Devil tried to take it all away. I gotta try to make up a song for Chris Calm. Yeah, I'm just out here hitting the banjo. We're just having an open discussion, Chris, about, well, specifically Daystar. Chris Calm, if you had kids, okay, well, your nephew, right? You're fucking tight with your nephew, right? If you saw somebody hurting your nephew or abusing your nephew, what would you do? What would your plan of action be? And can you please go in order from what you would do? Or any of your family members for that matter. I know what I would do. Yeah, because Daystar, right? Susie Lamb, right, is covering up her fucking children's own fucking abuse, dude. They're trying to fucking bury it. She went to Joni Lamb first. She went to Joni Lamb, told about the abuse, and then it's never heard about it again until recently. Yep. I know what I would do, Chris Calm. Rich Holmes, you a pussy, would be in jail for murder. That's what I'd be in jail for. I'd be in jail, bro. I'd be in prison. I'd be sitting by a body probably, waiting for the cops. I'd be like, yeah, it was me. It was me. It was me. This guy was abusing my child, and I caught him in the fucking act. I'm ready to go to jail. Let's go. I want a lawyer too. I'm not saying shit else. Get me a fucking lawyer. So that's what I would do. I'd be waiting for the police to show up, because I would call them and say, this is what happened, and you need to bring an ambulance and possibly a coroner, and get me a lawyer. Get me Bruce Rivers. Get me Bruce Rivers, a criminal lawyer. I need Bruce Rivers, a criminal lawyer. You know what Bruce Rivers would say? Shut the fuck up and don't say anything. Ask for a lawyer. That's exactly what I would do. I'd take his advice. I'd be like, okay, Bruce Rivers always say, don't self-snitch, so you shut the fuck up. Cops aren't your friend. You never tell them anything. He said, you shut the fuck up and you get a lawyer. And don't ever take the stand. And here's the thing with like Daystar, right? Was there going to be a criminal case? Are they going to pull up criminal charges now? Because the thing is, right, when there's abuse, right? And let me tell you, this is not from my experience, but from people I know experience who have had to deal with these types of situations with children. It's a very invasive fucking process when you report child molestation and abuse. DCS usually fucking shows up with, depending on what state you're in, but because of, there was a law, what was the Julian law. These parents tortured their fucking kids to death, this kid to death, and it had been reported multiple times, and nobody had went and checked, and they ended up torturing to death. My family member was telling me about it. It's this law. It's called the Julian law. So whenever there's a report of abuse, they have to go look at it. They have to by law now. They can't just brush it off. They have to. So anytime there's reports of abuse, the cops have to look at it, which is why Daystar didn't report it, because by law, DCS would have had to go and fucking investigate it. They would have taken those kids and they would have done a forensic examination, and they would have either found, because what the reports are saying is that there was penetration, okay? That there were penetration on one of the girls, okay? And with those exams, the doctors are able to tell those kind of things, okay? The doctors would be able to look, and it's not something you want to fucking subject your children to, you guys. That's what we're talking about here. Why are these people, why is the church covering up active pedophilia? Why? They would have found it in, yeah, exactly. There's examinations, there's forensics, there's doctors, and usually if there's abuse, like a doctor can usually walk in and look at a kid and tell whether or not they're being abused, right? They can. Because of the laws now, doctors are trained on this type of shit, okay? They can look at a kid and be like, yeah, that kid's malnourished, being abused, or not, right? If they have reason to believe that it's happening, then there's going to be further action. Yeah, it's infuriating, right? It's infuriating. But you know what, Archangel? Now you can be an advocate for people. Now you can have the back of people that need help, dude. Now you can be the backbone for other people, dude. Just think about that, right? When somebody comes to you, Chris Calm, you a pussy, gotta get back to work later, fam. Later, Chris Calm. Later, brother. Chris Calm gotta fucking work for everybody. But how do they cover it up? How do they cover it up? Why? And you know what's even, here's the thing. YouTube's gonna let that fucking channel stay up, right? YouTube's gonna let Daystar channel stay up even though there's pedophilia, right? YouTube should fucking strike the channel down. Oh, you guys are fucking pedophiles? Oh, nope, your fucking shit's done now. That's... common sense would tell me to shut these places down. But when these places get shut down, it's prosecution. That's what I've come to find out. When you try to tax the church, right? When you try to tax the church, it's prosecution. But America has protected the church for fucking centuries. for fucking since our birth, man. It's time that our country starts taxing it. We've talked about this. Yeah, free food, better exercise, yeah. They ruin the lives of the victims who have gone through that. They will carry the burden for the rest of their lives, and they are just going to go to jail. Free food, bed, exercise. Hey, look at P. Diddy. P. Diddy, honestly, who would want to be in P. Diddy's situation right now, man? Fuck. If they do it to one, they got to do it to all of them. And our country is founded on religion for the most part, if you look at it. When you have church, God, and religion written into your declarations, tells you a lot where we're founded, right? I mean, some people had to have something, faith back then, coming up over to America and with nothing. Got to have something to believe in, right? So they call it God, and here we are, 2024, and now it's more about the rock star status. It's not even about God anymore. It's not, never has been. Joel Osteen, no, it ain't about God with him either. Did anybody watch the video where that dude called him a piece of shit? Dude walks up to, hey, you're a piece of shit. Dude got fired from his job. Man, if I had a business, I would hire that guy. I'd be like, hey, dude, you come work for me. You can come work for me, dude. Let's talk about KathrynKrick for a minute now. The kooky crickster. She's the kooky crickster. Oh, P. Diddy? Yeah, he's gonna try to use his influence, but you know what? There's actually a hearing for a bail hearing, but dude, let me tell you something, Azrael. I don't know what part of the world you're in, but when the feds arrest you, you're not getting out of jail, dude. Nope. When the feds hit you up, dude, nope. When the feds nab you up, dude. What's up, Asif? When the feds nab you up, brother. Sorry, you ain't getting out, dude. You're not getting out. Especially when the indictment says since 2008. So that tells me, you know what the feds were doing? They'd been investigating P. Diddy for fucking 16 motherfucking years, dude. That is a long fucking time. I had just barely got out of the military in 2008, dude. We didn't have DavidETaylor's deposition till 2017? Shit, man. Fuck, I didn't move to Texas till fucking 2011? Let me tell you something, Azrael. Nah, Titty ain't getting out of prison, man. He is there. He's done. I'm good. I'll see where you from, man. He ain't getting out. Sorry, when the feds when the feds shack you up, dude, nope. That's it. Game over. Danielle about to Bogdanov, you a pussy. What up, man? Having a banjo talk session out here. He is friends with politicians and celebrities. Oh, okay. Okay, well, here in America, you're from Peru? Right on. Well, in America, Azrael, when the FBI arrests you, you don't get out of jail. I'm from Texas. Yeah, it's a 5-string. Yep, it's a 5-string. Yes, sir. It's a 5-stringer. I didn't want to do a 4-string. I wanted to play a 5-string, dude. Yeah. Yep, I got it on sale, man. Sweetwater. Check it. Yeah. It's a B500 Ibanez. Yep. Pretty sick, right? Not too shabby, huh? This is my first rig, dude, and I saw it. I wanted something nice, dude, and I paid $500 for it. It was on sale. It said it's a floor display. had a couple blemishes in it. I looked at it. I was like, they had pictures of it. I was like, I don't see shit wrong with it. I did have to take it to a shop here in San Antonio where I live and have them tune it up professionally for sure, because it's a delicate, I was just saying earlier how delicate it is. Like on a guitar, the bridges are fixed, right? They're strapped in. Well, with a banjo, it's not. The bridge floats on the drum head. Any little thing will take it out of tune. It is. Yeah, it's a Remo drum head. Yeah, look. Banjo head only, but it's a drum head. Yeah. Yeah, Remo, it's a Remo brand. Yeah. So it's a drum head, right? But see, Danny, see how the bridge floats on it? Look. See? And the bridge, if you look, it's kind of slanted. This bridge is slanted so they could get the right tune in it. That's how banjos work. Bridges aren't straight. Like sometimes you'll see other banjo players, like their bridges, instead of being straight, they'll be cockeyed a little bit. So you could get the certain tunes, because with the banjo head, right, when you tighten the strings, you tighten one string and loosen another, it'll throw the whole fucking banjo out of tune because of the drum head. Right on, name. Glad you did. I hope you shit your pants, man. Hope you shit your pants. If you need a tampon, ask DavidETaylor. Appreciate you, Asif. What system? Yeah, it does. I think it's 90 pounds is what these heads are at. That's what they, the drum heads on these. Yep. 90 pounds, I think, is what this drum head, when you put the tester, I don't know what it's called, but you put that thing on here to test the drum head, it's right around 90 pounds, I think. So yeah, it's quite a bit. And it is, when you push this, like, watch. See? Like, all you got to do is push the drum head, it'll throw the tune off. Yeah. Super delicate instrument, man. Sounds really nice, though, yeah. But we're talking about Daystar today, Daniela. We're talking about how Susie Lamb, the lady whose daughter was fucking molested, she covered it up, dude. She went straight to Joni. She didn't even go to the cops first. She went straight to Joni, and Joni fucking told the little girl, shh, don't talk about it. We don't want anybody knowing that there's diddler here. No, I don't. I don't know. One of my family members got a ukulele, and I think I'm going to get it from him when I see him soon. And I think I want to get it tuned up for him. I want to get it tuned up for him. You should call this the Swedish office. Well, Hillsong's still under pressure too, man. These ministries are global. They travel all around the world, man. It's not isolated. Hillsong is fucking Connie too, man. Bickle, is that his name? Yep, it's my land. This is my land. That we were just talking about. All these fucking prosperity gimps out there, right? They have billions of fucking dollars and they're not happy. I have an acre of land. I have 2 colonies of bees, and I have a small fucking house that I pay $130,000 for. My mortgage is what, like right around $900 a month. I'm happy, dude. But yes, this is my yard cola. Hit that like and subscribe. This is my channel. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. Farmer, beekeeper, farmer plus crazy buddy. I need to tend to my bees, but yeah, it's been a rough year beekeeping, man. The bees are struggling, man. Need more water. If my bees don't have water, they struggle. And Texas is super droughty, so it's not easy to keep bees in Texas. No sighting of David. No sighting of the fucking walrus either. No, Daniela. Nope. No sighting of that land walrus either. I think he's staying hidden. I think he has to stay hidden. He's done too much damage. You're a Texan, bro. Is your what? Yeah, that's what I tell people around here. Hey, plant your garden in the fucking summer, because bees will pollinate up to about 5 miles out each way. Bees travel far for pollen, man. They'll go about 5 to 7 miles. Nope, no sighting of David though, Daniela, because I still think that the threat from August 30th, that pushed him over the edge. It really did. Not only that, he sent the email out afterwards saying, oh, I can say that because I'm a prophet, and that falls under freedom of religious speech. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think it does, buddy. Mike Oxmall. Nope, don't know Mike Oxmall. Big world, man. Yeah, I've watched about the hand pollination, man. It's crazy. Yeah, hand pollination. It's in China. There's swaths in China where you have to hand pollinate because there's so much fucking chemicals. Yep. Yeah, got a troll in the chat. See ya, dude. Later. Get the fuck out of my chat if you're just gonna be a fucking douche. Later. I love when the trolls come in. You just helped the channel. Thanks. You just helped the channel by chatting, so appreciate it. I did, Josh. Yes. 47th Forward Support Battalion. Yep, sure did. 47th Forward Support Battalion out of Baumholder, Germany. Yep. I know I'm already better than fucking Starkey and the BJs, huh? I'm already better than Snarky and the BJs put together. But today we're talking about, anybody's just dropping in, we're talking about corporate Christianity and the cost of it, specifically with regards to Daystar. And anybody got any other fucking issues going to bring up about it? Let's hear about it. If you've been to a church that's been fucked over, or you've been fucked over by a church, let's hear about it. Let's hear about it. I was born there in 82. Well, I was born in California in 82. I was born in a hospital in 1982. Right on, Josh. Hey, NetClouds. Hey, that's a good question. Hey, welcome to the fucking conversation, dude. Hit that like and subscribe, man. We're talking about that. Why don't Christians just follow the Bible? What does it say in the Bible if you're going to harm an innocence, if you're going to harm a child? What does it say you're supposed to do? Tie a millstone around your neck and jump into the deepest lake or ocean and cast yourself into a lake, right? Well, Susie Lamb and Joni Lamb just harmed a child. Why don't they fucking put a millstone around their neck and cast themselves into a fucking lake? That's a good question, though, NetClouds. Why don't Christians follow the Bible? That's something we question. And here's the thing, right? NetCloud, this is what I think. Through COVID, everybody stopped reading the Bible and just went online. They went online just to fucking hear what these preachers were telling them without ever cross-referencing what they were being told with the actual scripture. Why do we have a Bible? So we can go back and read it. What's the point of having it if people aren't going to sit and read it? I mean, these guys, what's really cool, what's really interesting is that these churches, these fucking mega pastors are really good at twisting the Bible. Really good at it. Exactly. So how can you trust people like this to parent their own kids? Exactly. Why would anybody want to take their kids to that church after the face of the church is covering up the bullshit, right? Yeah, man, I don't want to say it spells, dude. When it's used improperly, yeah, it can become fucking black magic, right? Dark fucking twisted shit, right? I'm with you, Archangel. I'm with you, dude. When it's in the wrong hands, like Book of Eli, fucking Gary Oldman says, I need that book. And Denzel says, it's not needed here. I'll take it where it's needed. And this isn't it. This isn't it. It's not needed here. When I get there, I'll know. Until then, you can't have it. You can't have it. Religion in the wrong hands is dangerous. Not saying religion is dangerous. In the wrong hands, it's dangerous. Men with an agenda, like in Book of Eli, like Gary Oldman, with an agenda, it would be dangerous in the hands of somebody like him or David or KathrynKrick, right? In the hands of KathrynKrick, and that's what we talk about here, Dark Gothic, and I'm glad you're here with us today, man. I really am. Hey, Irie Dread. Irie Dread in the motherfucking heezy. What up, Irie Dread? Welcome, welcome. What we're talking about today is corporate Christianity. TDJ, Kenneth Copeland, Jesse Duplantis, Joel Osteen, DavidETaylor. And specific, we've been kind of turning back around to Daystar, right? The Lamb family. They covered up pedophilia. Why are they still operating? Why hasn't the FBI stepped in? Why hasn't fucking the government, the IRS, the police, local, state, federal, all stepped in, be like, nope, pedophilia, where's the perpetrator? Where's he at? We want him. And while you're at it, guess what? All your assets are seized until we figure out what the fuck is going on here. Because Irie Dread, Susie Lamb, and her fucking dude covered up their fucking own child's abuse, dude. I'm not dumb. Why? I don't know if you have kids, Irie, but what would you do if you found out like one of your kids was being abused or something, man? I know what I would do. We were having that discussion earlier. I'd be in prison. Or any one of your family members for that matter. Exactly. Irie Dread said I'd fucking lose it. Irie Dread would lose it. I would help you lose it, Irie. I would lose it with you. I would help you. I'd be sitting in the back seat with you, Irie. I'd be sitting in the back seat like, damn, that was fun. But what we're talking about today is how the church. Exactly right. You know what? The only reason I would be is to not be in prison for my kids. You got a good point there. I'm with you, right? I would try to be there for my kids, but right? Hey, Freaky Rick. Yeah, I've lost it, man. No, I've lost it, man. Appreciate you calling me your brother in Christ because you know what? I love God, but I hate the fucking church, dude. I hate the church, man. I hate what they've done with it. And I hate the way people like you come in and say, I've already lost it. You don't know shit about me, Freaky Rick. You just came in here and you're fucking basing your judgment off a fucking 1 minute interaction. Why don't you suck it, go watch some of my content, and then come back here and have a fucking educated conversation with me, okay? Until then, Freaky Rich is a bitch. I spy a banjo. Noah Winslow in the motherfucking easy. We're talking Daystar today, man. Joni and Susie Lamb covering up their own child's fucking abuse, man. Joni Lamb, the grandmother, and the daughter. So Susie goes to Joni, is how I'm reading it, is what the story was reading. Susie goes to Joni. Joni takes the little girl aside, talks to her in private, and then nothing's ever heard from again. It's all covered up. So yeah, hey Freaky Rick, hit that like and subscribe, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. This is my channel, our community. We talk about religious leaders here and how they use their churches and their influence and their power with their little fucking piece of 501c3 paperwork that says, hey, I'm a church, you can't touch me, to hide these crimes, man. If you're not speaking up about it, you're fucking complicit in it then, dude. That's the way I see it. We're speaking up about it here, and I don't come with a fucking filter. I'm not scared to say pedophile or child molestation on my channel because that is what's happening. What do you want me to call it? Oh, it's so harm-free. Like fucking Josiah Messiah said. That guy, fuck. I would love to hear fucking Robert Morris say that what he did was harm-free. Think he would? No. Why would he? See, that fucking string's out of tune, I think. Yeah. See, that string sounds fucking super flat. Doesn't have a to it. No way, Irie. Really? They're changing names. Well, see, and that's what they do, Irie. Look how shady it is, right? When you look at these guys, you know, I want to see Robert Morris try to change his name now. What if Robert Morris went in and tried to change his name from like fucking Gateway Church to fucking Gateway Revelation or some shit? Hey, Irie, you know what? I'm happy to know that like it's helping your husband with what he's dealing with. It's to launder the money. It's to move the money around. Okay? You open up an exemption, right? You open up a tax ID, you pull out LLCs, incorporateds. Now guess what? On those LLCs, you can get lines of credit. Clean ass lines of credit, right? Now you burn those lines of credit. Now you fucking dump those LLCs and incorporateds and you open up another tax exemption. It's plain and simple. It's what it's called. It's called multiple filings. It's called multiple filings. That's what it's called. When you file multiple exemptions, you can't. Like David, he's got 3 different exemptions for the same fucking organization. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. But that's what a lot of these big churches do. Oh, they're giving employees bounce checks. They don't have money to cover any of the assets. They don't have any money. Fraud, they're bouncing checks. They don't have the money. No, talk about it. No, it's an LLC. That's why I dread. You know what? They're probably paying them on credit, and there's no fucking credit lines. That's why they're bouncing the checks. Yep. It's an LLC. Because with LLCs, I can open an LLC and probably go get a $50,000 line of credit and fucking defraud an LLC. Would I do that? No, because that's illegal. The IRS would be knocking on my goddamn door. You can't do that. The IRS, right? The IRS is overwhelmed right now. They're overwhelmed, okay? Let's be real clear about that. The IRS, they're so fucking overwhelmed right now. I'm getting letters from the IRS, from letters I sent in that are 6 or 8 months old. Keep all the checks. Keep every single check, I dread. Every check that bounces, you keep it. Had Uncle Tickle, scary then, sickening now. None of the girl's female cousins ever wanted to be in the room alone with him. Ah, cat mom. What kind of company is it, Irie Dread? I'm glad we're talking about this. Yeah, call an attorney and file with the AG and get with the tax office. Hey, One True Emperor, how you doing today, man? One True Emperor in the motherfucking easy. Yeah, I would get with your tax office, let them know what they're doing. Because they have to go to the tax office to get the LLC and the courts too. Usually you have to file through court and the assumed name to get an LLC. That's who I'd be calling, the courts. Because when I opened a business, I had to go to the courts and get a name, right? You have to get it. You go in with the tax ID. Okay, he might have another tax ID number. You want to track all of them down, Irie Dread, and keep every check that's bouncing, okay? Now, you can't sugarcoat this behavior anymore. There's huge amounts of fucking, well, like we're talking about today, this is the church. We're talking about religion and how, look, Irie Drake came in here. Hey, my husband's company, they're doing some shady shit. They're bouncing checks. Every check that they're writing is bouncing. Sounds like they got some financial problems, Irie. Yeah. He's security. Okay. Irie, text me offline. Text me offline. We'll figure this out. Nah, Irie, get with me offline, okay? You hit me up offline, and we'll do what we do. We'll do what we do. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out really fucking fast. Now we'll get our hound dogs on it. We'll get the hound dogs on it. We'll get the hound dogs on it, and we'll sniff out the trail. They don't want us. Oh, I love it. That's the thing. I gotta do it. Hey, man, they're doing this. Okay, what do you need? We'll find out, you guys. It's 314-492-3356, Irie. It's in my channel description. Yeah, everything's there. Oh, it's not just me. There's a lot of us. It's not just me. There's fucking multiple of us. They're fucking hound dogs, man. When we go looking for something, we'll find it. We'll find it. I have no problem picking up the phone and calling people. I'll call the fucking tax office. I don't care. I've called a lot of tax offices with David, and he knows that. He knows that. With David's exemptions and his land, all his properties, he's in deep shit right now. Too many shady companies stealing from people. Exactly. I owned a window cleaning business, man. It was honest, fucking hard labor. It was. People think cleaning, somebody's like, oh, you just clean windows? I'm like, you ever been on a fucking roof in Texas in the middle of summer, 100 degrees? Come clean windows with me then, bitch. And I made good money. I made good money doing it. And that's the thing. There's so many shady peoples and companies now stealing, and the church is one of them. Exactly. Hey, Kyler. Hey, I like the way you think, man. Hit that like and subscribe. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. Religion's been a racket since the beginning of fear. Jesus didn't say read the Bible. Jesus said read. Jesus said once you're with him, you no longer have to think like a child. Yeah. Cool. Right on. Yep. Collective hound dogs, mostly punk rockers. You know, we're talking about Daystar here today. And anybody that gives to these churches, you really should start questioning it. Specifically Daystar, okay? Now that there's allegations of pedophilia and abuse, why are Christians going to continue to fund these people's lifestyle? I will never give to a fucking church, ever. I always said if I was going to give to a church, I'd go volunteer my time. I'd take my weed eater and I'd go like, hey, can I weed eat your fucking boundaries for you today? You want me to weed eat your fence? I see you got some weeds growing. I'll weed eat for you today. You know, let me go do that for you. That's where it should be. People giving up huge amounts, 401k, signing over fucking annuities and houses and fucking real estate and investments over to churches? Really? I didn't know Jesus was in the business of investments. Jesus in the business of investments. Come on, people. Really? Wake up. The Mormon Church, Jehovah's Witness. I mean, the Mormon Church, holy shit. The Mormon Church, they got billions of dollars. Exactly, time. Right, Daniela? Ain't there a night star? No, but Raymond, hey, bro. Raymond, now that they're covering up the abuse, would you consider it a cult? I mean, at what point do these people stop being a religious institution when they cover up the abuse? Because that's what they're doing. Right. Tithes are supposed to be to help widows and orphans and the meek, right? The meek of the earth. I don't ever see any of these guys giving back to the meek of the earth. Catherine, Jordan Davey, Kenneth Copeland, when do you see these guys going down to LA, giving up fucking, you know, maybe I didn't see Kenneth Copeland fucking volunteering his fucking private plane to fly COVID supplies anywhere during COVID. That would have been kind of cool of him to do, right? Or one of these other fucking pricks. Why couldn't they have volunteered their plane? Hey, you know what? We see the community needs help, and you know what? I'm going to volunteer my fucking time as a pilot. Don't even worry about paying me, Kenneth Copeland. I'm talking to you, you fucking sack of shit. You could have done really good for the fucking country, but no, you're just a greedy little prick. And also pay for a building and salary of staff. Yeah. Well, you know, I've talked to Matt more about this. I fucking love Matt, dude. That guy's my brother. And we talk a lot about this offline. He's got pastor friends who have worked fucking 20-year civil service jobs, right? For the state. And we've talked about this. He's like, look, I know people who do the right thing. And I was all, I fucking love it, Matt. I was like, I would like to shake that guy's hand because that's the way to do it. Dude worked his whole life as a civil servant. Now he pulls a salary from the government because he dedicated his life as a civil servant. Now he works in the church and devotes all the money back to the church. 100% he gives back to the church. Because he doesn't need the money. Because the guy is an honest, hard-working man. He worked his whole life, earned a salary, earned a pension, earned his benefits, and he's like, you know what? Now I'm going to go do the work of God. I did civil service time. Guess what? You know what? Now I'm going to go serve the Lord. That's the way to fucking do it. These fucks that just come up in the world because of their books and their fame and that they can say, oh, I'm a prophet and I have this new revelation. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah. And think of how much the salaries, you know, Daystar, think of how much Daystar is paying to keep those buildings open, you guys. Robert Morris, DavidETaylor. I'll be in Houston in about a week, David. A week or so. Next week I'll be in Houston. David, I'm going to come by and see the hotel and check on it, okay? I'm going to find out what's going on there and if you're still there or not. Because at this point, really, with David, I don't know where he's at either, you guys. He's on a real hiatus. He's on a real hiatus. Whatever he's doing, he's staying off social media, which our ultimate goal was to keep David off social media. Oh, what are they saying, Uncle Jake? You ain't getting bail. We were talking about that earlier, man. When the feds shack you up, dude, you're not getting bail. You're not getting bail. I'm sorry, dude. Danny thinks he's getting bail. How fucking delusional is he, Uncle Jake? Yeah, that hearing was today. What do you think, Uncle Jake? You think they'll give him bail? I don't think they'll give him bail. Why would they? Why would they? Judge would be like, denied. No bail. Back to your prison cell, you little piece of shit, Diddy. He's a flight risk. Fuck yeah, he's a flight risk. He'd fucking take the first plane out and be like, I'm fucking out of here, dude. I'm going to fucking Afghanistan or something. Where would he go, though? Where would he go, though? Like, honestly, Uncle Jake, where could he go? I mean, he's well known throughout the world. Some island, Iran maybe, Iran. Well, now we're talking about Diddy. Yeah, there's a hearing today for Diddy. It's a bail hearing because Diddy wants bail. He's asking for bail. We were talking about that earlier, Daniela. Man, when the feds hit you up, when the feds put you in cuffs, it's a bad fucking day. You fucked up. Pure and simple, man. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going on right now, Daniela. It's going on right now. We'll probably know in about an hour or so whether or not they're going to give him bail. But they're not going to give his ass bail. Fuck no, the feds arrested him. You know, it would be a slap in the face to the feds, too, if Trump pardoned him. What if Trump fucking pardoned Diddy? Oh, my God. And I don't like to get political here, but what if, man? What if Trump said, hey, let's go ahead and pardon P. Diddy? Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. The feds would have a fucking field day. Oh, man. Fuck, man. No, I don't think he does either, but I'm just saying, what if, man? Nah, I don't think it'll happen. I'm just saying, what if? Yeah, if anyone, Dan Kavanaugh, you smoking too much. Trump can't do that, fool. Nah, it'll never happen, though. Smoke in. You spelled smoking wrong, you dipshit. Yeah, but no, I don't. I'm just saying, what if? That'd be, dude, could you imagine the slap in the face to the feds that would be for any president, for any fucking president to do? What if Joe Biden pardoned him, fucking forgot about it? What if Donald Trump did it and fucking shit his pants while he was doing it? You know, either way, Donald Trump or Joe Biden was gonna shit their pants while they're doing it. I was thinking too. I was thinking same directly, more like a common thought. Dan Kavanaugh's a pussy. Oh, dude, I'm a beginner on the banjo, bro. I can play better than Snarky and the BJs from KathrynKrick's band, according to Daniela. Hey, Dan, hit that like and subscribe, man. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. And we're talking about Christianity, the cost of corporate Christianity today. And what it costs people like you, for you sitting there with your thumb up your ass. You're like, oh, just play something with your big record deal. You're probably the type of person to give your fucking pastor not even question where the money goes, huh, Dan? Yeah, kind of figured. But no, we're talking about Daystar today, Dan. How these churches are covering up fucking systematic pedophilia. What am I doing out here? I know. Benny Hinn did the same thing. He went back and recanted the seed faith. You get nothing, you backward ass country fuck. I get more than you, apparently. Here you are. You don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Yes, it is, Alexis. Yes, it is. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. And we're talking about corporate Christianity today, Alexis. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. And we're just keeping a kind of open chat about experiences, Mystery religious cutting up a storm. Well, no, it's not a mystery. You know, it's not a mystery, Dan, when there's the pedophilia that people are coming out saying it's happening. There's no fucking mystery about it. And it's dickheads like you that probably would fucking send your kid to a church that does this type of shit. So let the adults have a conversation here, okay? Go back, pull your fucking head out of your ass, and let the adults talk. No way they let him go. So they let him go. It doesn't surprise me, man. It doesn't surprise me. Every time I hear something crazy, I'm like, it doesn't surprise me. I'm a fraud. Cool, whatever. No, they let the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch go on sex trafficking charges. Nope. Yep. You want to talk about Diddy, Alexis? Let's do it. Let's do it. You want to talk about P. Diddy? Let's fucking do it. Dan, I'm not Christian, bro. I'm not religious. Do I love God? Yes, but I hate the fucking church. I can still love God and cuss and hate the church, okay? Yes, I can. There come the trolls. Calls me, oh, you little faggot. Yeah, I definitely think it is true. Alexis Caldwell, yeah, I do. Diddy's a sick fuck. When you have money, Alexis, when you have money, right, you can't buy pleasure. You can only buy so much. What's up, Bull Bros? How you doing? I think he did. Fuck yeah, I did. I think he did. You could see Justin Bieber in the interviews. He's nervous as fuck around him, man. He's nervous as fuck. This guy calls me a faggot. I'm no little kid. Man, fuck you. Get out of here, bitch. The church is the bride of Christ. Well, that's cool, but why are big network TV series like Daystar covering up pedophilia and claiming to be a fucking church? How is that a church? Don't read me Fasco law. Learn a chord, brah. Later, bitch. But yeah, we have talked about P. Diddy. And what we were talking about here just a second ago, Alexis, is Abercrombie and Fitch just got let out. So nothing in this country surprises any of us anymore. It really doesn't. Nothing in America, when shit happens anymore, it's like, Yeah, and I think Catholic, Uncle Jake, does it Catholic mean for everyone or some shit? Or like for everyone? I was talking with Uncle Jake about this. Like Catholic means for everyone or all believers or some shit like that. It's for everyone. Yeah, ecclesia, which means the called out ones, basically the gathering of the believers, right? Those people went to church on Sundays. Yep. Hit that like and subscribe, Alexis. We talk about this shit. We talk about churches, but then you see people getting tied up like TD Jakes, that fucking fat piece of shit. Universal. Okay. Everyone universal. Okay. Universal. Thank you, Uncle Jake. Hear a jam? John Holman, you pussy. There's your jam, John Holman. I'm a beginner, man. If you're just tuning in, read the pinned chat, the pinned comment. We're talking corporate Christianity and how Daystar Network is covering up pedophilia. Not only that, but we've done our own work onto a cult that we found out was running prostitution and human trafficking, man. John, if you don't have a sense of humor here, man, you're not going to work out, I promise. What's up, Josh M? How you doing, man? No, I'm just talking with the community, and we're having an open chat about churches covering up pedophilia. And it's systematic. We know that it's happening, right? We know that it's happening, yet people are still giving money to these places. Play a God song, Eric. Not me, bro. No, that's not my forte. All of you are talking crazy shit, talking shit when I plan on marrying a crazy motherfucker like this. Alexis, are you talking about you're gonna marry who? Some crazy motherfucker? Okay, the reason why I say you a pussy, Rich Holmes, is because a cult leader came out on his fucking channel said, "You a pussy, Rich Holmes." Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah, we were talking earlier too, Alexis. God likes variety, man. And that's good, Taylor. Look, man, I've come a long fucking way on this channel, man. Trust me, all right? I love God, dude, and it's taken me fucking years to figure this out, okay? You're right, Jesus loves me, and I love him. But I don't like the fucking church, okay? The church is fucking scum, dude. The church is scum. The church is dirty. And it's going to take Christians, right? Real believers in Christ to crack the egg and be like, all right, this is enough. It's enough, man. That's what we say here, good Taylor. Dude, have your own relationship with him. I could talk to God any fucking time I want. Here and here in my fucking heart, right? Raymond Knopp. But welcome, Alexis. Welcome, good Taylor. Welcome all the new channel subscribers today. And I think it's only fair, too, at the end of the day, that these organizations start paying some fucking taxes on the money they're laundering. Why do they get away with it and we don't? Yep, relationship over religion. That's what I say, dude. Have your own fucking relationship with God. Why do people feel the need to have these fucking prosperity games? Be like, oh, if you don't do this, you're going to hell. Be like, you know what? I don't think you control my destiny with God. Give me a second here. Yeah, I'll be right back. You a pussy, Rich Holmes? Oh, hey, Marilyn, what are you doing? Kick your butt. I'll be right back, guys. Let me get some water real quick. Marley, you want to come outside, bud? Come on, my son. Yeah, and you guys don't be running out all crazy either. All right. You pray, you go into your room, close the door, and you pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. My favorite Bible verse? I don't know if I have one, man. I don't read the Bible. Christians call it discernment, right? I call it common sense, man. If Christians don't have the discernment or common sense to see through the scam, it's up to people like us to point it out, be like, hey, these guys are fucking bullshitting you. Why continue, especially with organizations like Daystar, that there's allegations of pedophilia? Christians will still give to these organizations even though they know it's happening. So if you're a Christian and you want to support that kind of shit, by all means, give your money up. But me as a non-Christian that doesn't go to church, I would never in a million years support an organization like that. The book of David, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. And on the seventh day, you a pussy, Rich Holmes was created. Dude, David, you know, that had to have just, Uncle Jake, you know, I know, and I got a Bible in my house. It's a fucking King James version. Everybody's like, oh, it's a King James version. I don't give a fuck. I like the way it sounds, okay? You know what? I'll say I like the one from Shawshank Redemption. Watch therefore ye not know when the master of the house cometh. I've always liked that one for some reason, because it always tells us it always tells us like, hey man, you're not the master of the house. There are soothsayers and people of skill. Yeah, Jesus said no, the difference is, yeah. So I've always liked that one, I think. Just watch out, man. You never know when the master of the house is going to come. The master of the house is going to come. If better keep your shit locked tight. Just like with Daystar, the master of the house is about to fucking cometh, right? And that's the law. If Susie Lamb and that family get off their ass and they fucking have the balls to report it, the master of the house will cometh and they will fucking destroy the temple that they've built. Daystar needs to be shut down. Daystar needs to be shut down. DavidETaylor needs to be shut down. Robert Morris needs to be shut down. KathrynKrick is going to get shut down eventually. So will David. DavidETaylor's going to get shut down eventually too. That's a fact. Hit that like and subscribe. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. You know, Uncle Jake, apparently not. Apparently the 80s wasn't littered enough with these fucking gimps that we didn't learn about it. This is what I find so ironic, Uncle Jake, is the 80s showed us what fucking greedy pigs these people were, and people were like, hey, they're great people. That Benny Hinn, he's a stand-up guy. Hey, Marley, my boy. He's like, I think I'm gonna lay in the sun right here, okay? Hey, what's up, Tizniz? How you doing, man? My name is Rich Holmes. We're talking about corporate Christianity, the abuse tactics, how they cover up crimes, money crimes, pedophilia, shit like that. Welcome. Hit that like and subscribe. Would love to have you engage. And today we're just doing a kind of a out backyard chat. And if you've had experience, I'd love to hear about it. We all would in that fact. If you have a fact or opinion or about something, please put it in the chat, man. I'm not Christian. I don't go to church. I know where God is if I need him, and I know what to do. But for some reason, it seems Christians, like people who claim to be Christians, right, have veered farther away from the fucking truth than everybody. Oh, it's almost 2:20? Yeah, it's only 1:17 here. Uncle Jake's like, I got 2 more hours and it's 4:20. Uncle Jake's pumped. It is. It's horrible, Tizniz. It's shitty, dude. It's shitty. I don't even go to church. And again, I love God, but I hate the fucking church. I can finally say that now because I figured it out. Do I love God? Absolutely. Because look at what he fucking created for us, dude. Look at what he fucking created. And then you got corporate Christians just fucking it up. They don't care. Joel Osteen's like, I don't want my carpet to get dirty, so you guys can't come in. Hey, all these people are stranded in a fucking hurricane in Houston. Yeah, look at, like, all this is good. I try to do a live about every night or so. We try to bring up different topics, but I appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate you being here. Did it come up on your short feed, Tizniz? If it came up on your short feed, that makes sense. But yeah, man. Yeah, I do like social media, bro. We talk about these guys. There's so many fucking corrupt assholes out there right now. We got a lot of work to do, man. We got a lot of work to do. We're active, dude. We get the IRS involved. The one cult, DavidETaylor, his ass is grass, dude. His ass is fucking grass. KathrynKrick is next. And then I don't think we've really figured out who's after Kathryn because we haven't really cracked that egg yet. All right, be good, Tizniz. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Hit that like, subscribe on the way out. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Tizniz is leaving the heezy. What up? My dogs, all right. Dogs that wouldn't lay outside. Yeah, have a good day, man. Appreciate you being here, Tizniz. Yeah, Jesus died a Jew. He never renounced Judaism. Let's focus on the crucifixion, Uncle Jake. Do we honestly think that any of these new age fucking prophets or pastors could deal with what Jesus actually dealt with? Do you think so? No fucking way. The Romans were masters at torture. They perfected the method, man. They knew what the fuck to do. They knew how to keep a man alive as long as possible and inflict as much pain as possible without him dying. It was the Romans that created crucifixion. Now, when you're crucified, depending on what you did, right? Jesus he fucking took the most severe punishment, right? Because he claimed to be the Messiah, is blasphemy, so they're like, all right, we're gonna fucking hold you to the fire. KK went through a refining fire. Jesus had to do only 40 days in the desert. Now, when they crucified Jesus, they scourged him fucking viciously, crown of thorns, and then they made him carry his cross, okay? The cross wasn't light, probably a couple 100 pounds. Now, the cross itself, right, is unfinished wood, right? Now, imagine having your back flayed apart, right, funking from whips and scourged. Then you're forced to lay on this unfinished piece of wood, right? Then you're getting fucking nailed to a cross. I would love to see Daniel Adams or KathrynKrick be like, hey, I'll stand up to that any fucking day. I don't think it'll ever happen. I mean, really sit and think what Jesus actually went through to get crucified. Think it was a fucking birthday party? Fuck no, it was violent. It was fucking violent, man. And the Romans were good at what they did. What was it? He suffered for another 3 days on the cross, Uncle Jake, before he died? It was another 3 days, right? Before they delivered the final fucking in the side. It wasn't the actual crucifixion that killed him, though. It wasn't the actual crucifixion. It was like the fucking in the side, wasn't it, that bled him to death? Because crucifixion is meant to take... Oh, it was hours? Okay, it was hours. Okay. Okay, I thought it was a few days. But crucifixion is ultimately meant... They call it a cross, I call it a piece of wood. Yeah, it's exactly what it was, a piece of unfinished fucking wood. You ready to go inside, buddy? You ready to go inside? All right. There you go, bud. Go on. You can go inside, buddy. Go ahead. Yeah, call it a piece of wood, piece of lumber. Yeah. Yeah, historically what the text show is crucifixion, it wasn't a slow death. Yeah, I wasn't there either. I wasn't there either. But it's meant to take a long time. It's meant to take a long time. Jesus, I guess his was the exception. They wanted him dead, so all we have is the history books to look back on. Right? I don't see fucking Joni Lamb talking about the crucifixion or the gospel. Do you guys? No. David? No. KathrynKrick? No. None of these people preach the gospel. It's all about prosperity, freedom. Hey, come with me. Believe in the prophets and you'll prosper like it's a fucking lottery. Like you're winning, like it's the mega Powerball in America. Religion has ultimately turned into a lottery with some of these people. Daystar? So when did he die? Say he never died. Okay, cool. I got you, Uncle Jake. Tracking. He was assumed into heaven. Yep. Marley, what are you doing? You're good, bud. So, Daniel Adams, KathrynKrick, I would love to see you guys stand up to what Jesus actually did, but I don't think any of you guys ever do. You guys always say it's prosecution or we're being persecuted because we're prophets. No, you guys just don't like being called out because you're con artists. And that's exactly what you guys are. Daystar's no different. Daystar's going to be on the channel for a little while, you guys. We're gonna kind of keep track on that story there. And I'm probably going to start doing some digging into TBN as well. And find out about that whole fucking scandal too, where there's some diddling going on. And again, that was all covered up too. Why? Protect the image of the brand. Yeah, pretty. KK's on top of the mountain. Play the Deliverance tune. Oh, I can't. That's dueling banjos. Yeah. Hit that like J-Butt. Maybe I'll play it for you. We're talking about corporate Christianity, J-Butt. I don't know if you go to church, if you're Christian. I myself am not. I don't like the church, but I do love God. And we're kind of sick and tired of seeing these people get away with it, man. So if you go to church, we question and you're tithing, you should probably really ask is the money actually being used what it's for, right? Because what we're starting to witness now is these mega churches is they're covering up fucking pedophilia, man. Daystar specifically. I mean, imagine going to church, your kid gets fucking diddled by one of the pastors and they're going to cover it up. That's what's happening at Daystar. And it's the parents covering up the abuse. It's actually T, brother. Transporter. It's the son T, brother. I mean, you could call it Kool-Aid since the channel's about cults. Call it Kool-Aid. Would you like some Kool-Aid, Transporter? We got some grape flavored Kool-Aid if you like. Well, we talk about culture, Transporter, and specifically today, corporate Christianity and how churches are using their 501c3s as basically just to fucking commit crimes, man. And they've been getting away with it for years. The 80s showed us what these assholes were doing. The 80s showed us what these assholes were doing. And everybody's like, oh, that Reinhard Bunke, he's a stand-up guy. Reinhard Bunke School of Evangelism. Learn how to speak tongues. J-Butt, that's a good question, right, Wasted J? It is. Dude, the own parents. This is fucking reports and shit, man. The parents are covering up the abuse, man. Yeah, the church is supposed to take the money and improve the community. Do we ever see that, Transporter? Do we ever see that? I mean, if you have a church in your community and they do that, we commend them, man, because that's what should be done. But most of these prosperity gimps, they're fucking buying private jets and shit and fucking saying, oh, Jesus needs a private jet. Okay. Exactly, we don't, right? And that's the thing, the 501c3. Is used to launder money, man. You know, I'd much rather go to a small church. Yep. That's what we're here talking about, J-Bud. Hit that like and subscribe, man. I'm not against Christianity. I'm not against religion. But when it becomes fucking abusive, coercive, and manipulative, hey, man, that's a fucking problem, okay? Because there's mentally ill people out there that will fucking believe anything people tell them, which is, this dude stare is going to kill me for real. You a pussy, I don't know. Decadence movie. What up, C. Jackson? Hit that like and subscribe. C. Jackson, you a pussy. Well, we are talking about pedophilia in here today, but it has nothing to do with me. We're talking about churches covering it up. Teach algebra in church. Man, they can teach something better in church than fucking teach algebra instead of pedophilia. They're like, we're going to teach you how to bake pies, not pedophilia today, okay? Because when you get to be Uncle Jake's age, all you care about is a pie, okay? It's not about the sex anymore at that age. It's about a pie. So yeah, I don't fucking hold back here, man. It's a free country. I just can't incite violence, which I don't ever do. But having this conversation about these churches covering up pedophilia is a real fucking conversation that needs to be had that nobody's fucking having because they're too fucking scared. Don't be scared to say pedophile because it's a real fucking word. Yeah, Uncle Jake, I go to the First Church of Pie. Don't be scared to say pedophilia or molestation because that's what it's called. That these people are doing. They're fucking molesting children. They're fucking molesting children and they're getting away with it. And they have been. And the parents are covering it up. Susie Lamb, again, you should have been the first person to go to the police and report that your child was being abused. You know what that is now on your end? That's child neglect, Susie Lamb. Oh, they're super correct. They are, man. See, Jackson, I don't want to say all of them are, okay? Not all of them. There are churches that do the right thing, right? But what are the ones that we mostly see doing the shitty shit? The ones on social media, right? Oh, Kenneth Copeland? That guy's on his fucking way out. I can't wait till he kicks the bucket. Yeah, Kenneth Copeland, he's beyond next level creep, dude. Marley. Where'd my dog go? Hang on. Marley Bob. Oh, okay, he's chilling. All right, he's chilling out there in the driveway. All right. Steve Lawson, my brother beat the fuck out of a pedophile 2 years ago. Dude's in a wheelchair now. Well, why is the church covering up pedophilia? That's what we talk about here today, Steve Lawson. This is a real conversation, man. Why is the church getting away with it? Why are religious leaders committing acts of pedophilia, family members brushing it under the rug, and then not talking about it? Now we have Daystar saying, hey, sign this NDA. If not, we're going to fire you. We don't want you to go out and talk about the fucking, the sex crimes and shit. Yeah, that's guilty by omission. Those guys were guilty by omission by having that NDA brought up. It's like, are you guys fucking guilty or what? Well, we don't want you talking about it. Well, having me sign this NDA isn't going to look any better. It's like we talked about the cease and desist. They have the fucking nails and teeth of a cease and desist. Nothing. It's like, dude couldn't have fucking said he was guilty any better way than by having homeboy say, hey, sign this NDA. See, Diddy's in the court trying to say, hey, I'll have my own private security watch me at home. Judge like, yeah, fucking right. The fuck out of here. McRae, what up? Hit that like and subscribe. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. Right now we're going to talk about Diddy. We're talking about corporate Christianity, McRae, and the cost of it, how churches are covering up active cases of pedophilia over and over and over again, and no law enforcement's getting involved, no federal investigations, no doors being shut down, no exemptions being revoked. I see this as a public health concern, in my opinion. I mean, who does this? Keeps a church open after fucking pedophilia? Yeah. And the fact that Diddy's even asking, I have my own security. Fuck off, Diddy. Fuck off. You ain't getting your own goddamn security. She's like, nah, we'll watch you. We got it. We got it under control, Diddy. But yeah, Diddy's been wanting to get out. Look, he's been living that fucking high life, man, and it ended like that. If anybody saw the arrest video when Diddy got arrested, it wasn't a fucking joke, man. The feds had him. About 8 or 9 feds fucking surrounded him. And his whole entourage was just like, we're staying back here. We ain't getting in the middle of that. He's getting arrested. And that's the thing. They walked right up to him. Here's our warrant. We have you. You're under arrest, Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy ain't getting out of jail. P. Diddy's a diddler. It's not in your hands. What's not in my hands? Oh, Diddy getting out of jail? Oh. Well, I know for sure Diddy ain't getting out of jail, dude. There's no fucking way that the government, after a 16-year investigation, is going to risk letting that fuck get out of the country. And be like, yeah, nope, sorry. You're staying right where you're at, Mr. Diddy. Says clothe the naked, feed the hungry. Yep. Yep. They don't do that. None of these people do that. None of these people do that. They are the righteous ones. They give the money to themselves, the transporter. That's who the righteous ones are. A faith that God will do something good with the money despite if they buy a bunch of alcohol or whatever. Yep. Yep. Yeah, me and Uncle Jake laugh about it, that people actually think you have to tithe, and you don't. You don't have to tithe. And again, tithing, it's not mandatory. And tithing is you're supposed to give food up, technically. 10% of your seed stock or your food, something to feed the pastor. Why is the list public? Because it has government officials on it, just like why DavidETaylor's cult hasn't been busted yet. So the cult leader, DavidETaylor, let's talk about him, why he hasn't been busted yet. Whatever he's doing, okay? Whatever DavidETaylor is doing with his cult, with his hotel down in Houston, and his organization, whatever's happening, whoever's been caught at that organization isn't supposed to be there. Isn't supposed to be there. Because there's political figures on it, dude. That's why. There's people on there that the government doesn't want to know is on that list, dude. That's not a fucking conspiracy theory here. That's just a fact. We know with Epstein, there were people on that list that the government doesn't want us to know about. What would that do to our government, our world governments? With Epstein, we watched our entire fucking world governments cover up a fucking worldwide pedophile ring, man. Yeah. Uncle Jigsaw, you better clothe me. You don't want to see me naked. Fuck yeah, he was killed. He was a liability. That's what we talk about. Fuck yeah, he was a liability. Diddy's going to be a liability too. They're going to call Diddy Steamed. It's going to be called Diddygate or some shit like that. Yeah, if Diddy says he's going to talk, I'm pretty sure. Well, Diddy's already being extorted and beat up in prison. He's already being extorted in prison. And neither will Diddy when it happens, Uncle Jake. Diddy wouldn't have done it himself either. Call it Diddygate. I heard he's running shit. He ain't running shit. He's getting beat up. My boy. Yeah, that people ain't fucking scrounging for him. I've been reading reports about his ass getting beat, so. Let my dog in real quick. Marley, you ready to go inside, bud? Come on, let's go. Come on, come on. You all done? Go get some sun. Go recharge, bud. All right, go. Here, buddy. Treat. Treat. There you go. God gonna get you. Oh, man. God loves peace. What are you doing here? You just come to troll the chat? Did I just show up in your feed? You're just here to fucking troll? Diddy ain't getting out of fucking prison. I'm telling you. And people ain't making his fucking bed. And where are your reports coming from? God loves peace. Are you talking to P. Diddy? You got an inside source in the prison? No, I don't think you do. P. Diddy's on bail hearing right now. Yo, what up, Neo Wiz? How you doing, man? We're talking about corporate Christianity. I'm a drug addict. I love it. I love it. Hey, stay in the chat. Stay in the chat. Stay in the chat. I used to be a drug addict. God loves peace. I used to be. Yeah. I used to be a drug addict. I'm still an addict, but I just do less destructive shit to my body. But thanks for pointing that out. I love when people say, you're a drug addict. Yeah, I used to be. I'd find a better way to be a fucking dickwad. The fuck out of my chat, you stupid fuck. God love peace. I love when people come in here. Oh, you're a drug addict. Yep. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about drug habits or what? We can. We'll bring it up. At least I don't like to suck dick like you do. God love peace. That's your addict. I have 2 dogs, man. I got a dog right here, and there's a dog right here. We got 2 dogs. No, I can't, Neo Wiz. It's too hard, dude. The name's Mehe. What up? Mehe in the motherfucking easy. Damihi. How you doing? Good to see you. We're talking about corporate Christianity. Specifically to Daystar. How Joni Lamb and Susie Lamb covered up the sexual abuse of their own child and their grandchild. No, I'm a beginner, Neo is. I just fucking started playing, man, all right? I can't play anything, all right? I fucking suck. I suck at the banjo, let me tell you that. I fucking suck. I suck at the banjo. Okay, I'm fucking white. I'm American. Cool. You're Hindu. Right on. I'm a Caucasian. I'm a Caucasian. That's what I am. I'm a Caucasian American. Nope, can't play anything now. I just barely got it about a year ago, man. But again, we're not talking about that. We're talking about corporate Christianity. I mean, if you're Hindu, you probably wouldn't know shit about Christianity. I mean, about drugs and its disadvantages. Absolutely, yeah. Which one? I've never done heroin. I've done meth a couple times. I did a lot of cocaine, a lot of ecstasy. Fucking smoke a lot of pot. But I've never jabbed any veins. That's one thing I've never done. Never done heroin, and I've never, yeah. Yeah. Can you tell me anything about drugs and its disadvantage? Yeah, you have too much fun. The disadvantage is the health side effects. No, fuck no. No. Nope. Once the DEA found out you could buy shit off the shelves in America and make your own meth, they started taking it off the shelves, so they don't do it anymore. But nope. If I need meth, I'll just go get it from where I live. It's too easy. Yep. Don't mess with the needle or the spoon. Yep. Never did. I never touched the needle or the spoon, man. But I did put a lot of shit up my nose. That was my favorite. The way to learn to play music is accept your errors. Yep. Yep. Accept your errors. Accept your fuck ups. But again, it's picking like banjo. Yeah. I've done acid a couple times. Done a lot of mushrooms. Last time I did acid, it was really intense. It was the type of acid the wall melts, so I try not to fuck with acid because that shit's pretty hardcore, man. But mushrooms, I loved mushrooms, man. Loved mushrooms. Those are some of my mushrooms are my best times, man. Those are my best times, mushrooms. Not the chemicals. The naturals were my best. Those were the best. All right, how are you, bro? Tell you regrets. I don't have any regrets in life, man. I'm happy with my life. We're talking here about corporate Christianity in America, man. And the cost of it costs people a lot of money. Costs people a lot of fucking heartache, a lot of marriages, financial fucking conundrums, affairs, money laundering, sex trafficking, forced labor laws broken. Not talking about my regrets, man. I know what my regrets are. I fucked up in life a lot. But I'm here now and I'm okay, so. Just like old boy said, you gotta make the mistakes. Neo Whiz Kid, I'm in America. Of course I've seen Breaking Bad. Not all of it, but I have watched it. You want to talk about corporate Christianity? We can do that. You want to talk about that? Let's talk about churches in America. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what people do? They give up their entire fucking 401ks to churches, man. It's ridiculous. How do I respond? Dude, I'm engaging with my community, man. I don't like not engaging. Why the fuck are we here? What the fuck's the point of having a channel if we're not going to engage? Social media, right? Let's fucking be social, Jesus. That's how I engage. People ask, like, dude, how do you do it? My chat's right here. I can see everything everybody's writing. Oh, and that's the thing. It's like the people in the church that just give up their guard because the devil never sleeps. They're like, oh, we're going to the church. We don't have to fucking put our guard up. But honestly, the church is the one place you should have your guard up because that's where the people are that are trying to fuck you over. They're trying to put themselves in between you and God. Sorry. Yeah, the church is the one place you should have your guard up. What's it say? The devil's the happiest when we think he doesn't exist. That's when he's the happiest, right? That's when he's the most proud. It's like, yeah, these guys think I don't exist. Man's like, he exists is okay. He exists. Yep, never sleeps in church. Which church was it, Mihi? Do you know? curious what church it was. Well, I know DavidETaylor's fucking... I know if DavidETaylor is notorious for taking people's money. And all of it, too. All of it. And leaving them high and dry with nothing. Except fucking hopes and dreams. That's it. Yeah, that's... Hey, the name's me. That's how I am with it. I got small community churches out here. Those ones are the best, in my opinion. Those are the best ones where it's like small fellowship. And it's not a bunch of fucking crazy people. I don't say crazy, but you get, like with the prosperity churches, you get that placebo effect with all those people, like that energy hit. Small churches aren't like that. You don't get that crazy placebo energy hit, right, when you go to a small church based off one of those big corporate churches. Transport, that's how I did. I was always better in small group settings, man, not bigger ones. I learned better that way. Yep, smaller classroom better than a bigger one. That's been proven time and time again. Marley, lay down, bud. Oh, yeah, they do. Big churches preach down a watered-down gospel. Yep. It's watered down and twisted. I want to say it's watered down. I know. I gave up on people 2 years ago. Jesus could only deal with 12 of them. That's a good point, dude. God's like, I can only deal with 12 of these fucking assholes. Any more than that, I'll crucify myself. Sorry, I make jokes with this shit, man. I do. You're right. Like, God gave up on the 12, man. He's like, fuck, man, I can only deal with 12 of these guys, man. Yet alone a whole fucking planet full of them. One's a Chihuahua and one's a Terrier mix. Marley's right here. He's chilling. He's just standing there in the sun. He's an old man. Marilyn, she's getting older too. But they were just outside and just kind of hanging out in the sun today. Yeah. Yeah, Marley's chilling. He's right here. He's like, I think I'm going to go lay down in the sun some more. He comes outside to get a sun charge and shit like that. What questions we got, man? Who have we not talked about today? What about Stephen Furtick? Yeah, that guy's a trash too. Stephen Furtick. Who else is there? We did Diddler. Did Daystar. TBN. There's another scandal with TBN too. Did KathrynKrick, David. Talked about his prostitution guess. His thing. Nah, I grew up on labs. I had labs growing up. Yeah, I had labs growing up. I love labs, but when dogs get bigger, they take bigger shits and they eat a lot more food and they tear shit up more. So I like smaller dogs. Yeah, Marley's cool, man. He's a cool dog, man. He's chill. Build the building, we get a church. Oh, Billy Graham. Yeah, there's, some people agree to disagree about Billy Graham. Yeah, I heard, I wasn't around for Billy Graham, okay? But a lot of these prosperity games, like, they want to emulate what he did, like the big fucking open air revival in LA, right? KathrynKrick is big on that. Like, oh, we're going to do the SoFi Stadium, okay? We're going to do the SoFi Stadium, and you know what? There's going to be 30,000 people that are going to come to see the Kooky Crickster, okay? Just like Billy Graham did on the LA revival. Marley, go inside. Yeah. Marley, get inside. Hang on a second, guys. Come on, Marilyn. Come on, inside. Come on, bud. Let's go inside. Come on. Come on. Inside. Here, you guys just relax. Come here. Here, bud. All right, let me lock these guys in here for a second. Let's shut them in. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, Billy Graham, that's the thing. People say he was good at what he did, and I wasn't there, so I'm not sure. But people said he was the real deal, that he did good work. But what these modern day social media prophets are doing is they want that big event. Todd White's a fucking douchebag. You can kiss my ass too. Fuck that piece of shit. I can make your leg grow longer. Fuck you, Todd White. Get the fuck out of here. It's not medically possible, you fuckhead. There's the other thing. Why aren't people medically checking these events, right? Todd White says, oh, I can make your leg grow longer. Yeah, okay. Okay, Todd. Yeah, you expect me to fucking believe that? That scam's been done and over with fucking for years. And he's out here saying, oh, watch, I can make one leg grow longer if it's shorter. Watch, I'm just going to pull it and it's going to get longer. Todd White probably tried to pull on his pecker and it fucking didn't get longer. He's like, hey, how come that didn't happen? What happened? Todd White's a clown, man. He's no different than KathrynKrick. He's just a dude with fucking dreadlocks. I mean, face it, KathrynKrick would honestly be better off looking like Todd White. That's the thing, like, dude. Look, man, all right. I just finished medical coding. If I went in and tried to code a chart that said, hey, this guy's leg grew back, I would fucking probably be audited. Oh, man. There's no medical proof that any of these pastors has ever made one of these legs grow back or get longer. If there is, I'd love to see it. Todd White's kind of notorious for that. Oh, I can make a leg grow longer. Todd, come on, man. They're no different, man. They're no different. The knights who say Nick. Swing their legs from left to right when they speed it up. Yeah, it's all a gimmick. It's all like a magic show. It really is, Transporter. That's all it is. It's a magic show. You got any other ones? I'll call them out, man. Yeah, if your leg grows for more than 4 hours, seek help. Hey, Uncle Jake, will you put the Maddie Nottage videos in there in the chat so people can watch it? That shit's fucking funny. It's called Maddie Nottage is an Idiot, I think, Uncle Jake. That's the title of the video. The kid said his amputated leg began to grow back. Hey, what's up, Jennifer Moore? How you doing? My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes. And we're talking about corporate Christianity today, specifically with regards to Daystar and Julie and Joni Moore fucking covering up pedophilia, man, of their own fucking blood. It's disgusting, Jennifer Moore. I mean, a mother, I don't know any mother right off the top of my head that would cover up like somebody abusing their own child. The mothers that I've talked to said they'd be in prison, or they would try to stay out of prison so they could be there for their child. But hi, Jennifer Moore. How are you doing today? I don't know. How did the video show up in your feed, if you don't mind me asking? Did it show up in a short feed, or did it show up in some other type of feed? Because this shit sounds... Shit sounds flat as fuck, right? But we've covered quite a few topics here today about these guys. And they're all doing it. All these corporate pigs are doing it. And we sit back and pay the taxes. Yeah. Remember, he has 4 legs that grew back. Yeah, it's out of tune, Jonathan. Yeah, this string's the number 2 string. The 2 string's out of tune. Those ones are good, but yeah, the second string's out of tune. You play the banjo, Jonathan? It seems like it is, dude. I think it's like an open G. Oh, the strings are brand new. The strings are brand new, barely a year old. I just had it strung probably 6 months ago. It's not even that old. With banjo strings, I need to go in and have them adjusted, actually. But the strings are pretty much brand new. But what'll happen, I'll take it into the tuner and they'll fix it up. Yeah. That's not a bass guitar. I know, Jonathan Knowles, what do you think about Kenneth Copeland? We got Jesse Duplantis, that piece of shit out in Louisiana. He's oh, my chandeliers are worth more than some of these people's houses. Oh, really? Jesse Duplantis. Yeah, it's not a bass guitar. Hey, he loves you too, Dion. He loves you too, man. You know what he doesn't love? He doesn't love pedophiles. Yep. I take it in, Kyle. I take it in. Because the banjo's so touchy, I take it in and have it professionally tuned. Yeah. The banjo's so fucking touchy, dude. I have a tuner, but I followed the advice of some other musicians. Like, dude, just take it and have it tuned. So much better. I was like, all right, cool. I think I pay like $50. Like, they go in and set it up for me, man. But I do have a tuner. It's just, again, I'm not that experienced enough yet to tune this thing until I sit down with somebody and actually have them show me. Because again, yep. This banjo bridge, it's a floating bridge, dude. Look at that. You see that bridge? It's not a fixed bridge, dude. All right. These bridges, look, this bridge is actually fucking is slanted. You see? Look, to get the right tune out of it. That's why I don't fuck with it, because this thing is touchy. You move this bridge, you tighten a string. Yeah, dude, it's it. You're out of tune. You're out of tune that quick. Yep. They move over with vibration, everything, man. That's just a banjo. So, and this thing's actually, it's tuned pretty tight. They got this thing in there good, these guys, because it was actually like, that's all they work on is like banjos, ukuleles, fiddles and shit like that. So I took it to a good shop, man, and they did a badass job on it. And even the guys at the shop, they're like, dude, that's a nice fucking rig. How much did you pay for it and where'd you get it? And I told them, they're like, dude, they told me like, dude, that's $1,000 rig right there. I was like, all right, I got it for $500. They're like, you got a good fucking deal on it. Take good care of it. It's a nice rig. So yeah, I take it to a place, I think it's called Guitar Techs in San Antonio, and they tune it up for me. So yeah. And just like Uncle Jake said, they fucking, the annotation with these bridges, because they're wood. See it? That's what a banjo bridge looks like. It floats on that drum head. Floats on the drum head, man. So it's not something you just go in and fucking, like, you can tune it like a guitar. No, if I touch one string, guess what? I have to tune the whole fucking banjo over again. Because one string tightening it or loosening it will take the entire fucking banjo out of tune. But that's it. Joni Lamb is a bitch. Joni Lamb. I think I'm gonna go and start wrapping it up, man. We're going on like a couple hours here. These corporate Christian organizations. Yep. 6-string banjo. Time to tune again. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, with Kyler, with these though, that's cool. You took lessons for 35 years from professionals. That's cool. If you played a banjo, right on. But these things are touchy, man. That's what I learned about them. Banjos are touchy. Once you get them in tune, they're good. But you have to, like Uncle Jake said, some folks glue them down. Not my method. My buddy plays a 6-string banjo. After a few hours, it's time to tune again. Yep, because the strings loosen and tighten and shit. So same thing with the banjo. The drum head always stays the same. That's never going to change. It's the strings, man. So, but yeah, no, it's Jack Hibbs. I don't know who Jack Hibbs is. Never heard of him. Piano, man. Yeah, this ain't a piano, dude. Never heard of Jack Hibbs. Mike Bickle, we know about him. The three main people we're going to look at right now is, we're still working on David, but he's kind of hiatus. KathrynKrick, and then we're going to follow up with Daystar for a while. Daystar needs to... Pretty disgusting when the mother of a child that's been abused won't even report it herself, because they're so concerned about their paycheck and their posh lifestyle. So, that being said, man, y'all have a good day. The cost of corporate Christianity is pedophilia, money laundering, sex trafficking. Take your pick. The worst of the worst, honestly. When you get into these prosperity gimps, there's nothing good that comes out of these movements. It's set up. It's set up to launder money, pedophilia, hide the crimes, and the 501c3 is a church. When the church holds up their little fucking piece of paper from the IRS that says, I'm a church, the government's like, oh, we can't touch them. They're a church. Our Constitution says we are to protect the church. Yes, that's right. We do protect them. Nothing in our Constitution says we can't tax them and criminally investigate them. So that being said, man, catch you guys on the next live. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. And this is You a Pussy Rich Holmes signing off.